Yes, sir. We here. Modulo is back in business. Let me just scoop up those Modulo chapters. I have so many Google Chrome tabs open. I am a fucking sick freak. Last chapter, Sugi popped the fuck off. Maru may be dead. Let's see. I got that. I let Chainsaw Man build up, dude. Always. Yeah, I've got problems in a minute. The addiction is slowly weaning off. Though I heard they made some balance patch changes like today, which is good. I hope. Also, I heard that the creator of the original God of War series isn't a fan of the prequel for God of War, because that would get my block too, but apparently he's not a fan of that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not in the new game. I got the game, so I'm probably gonna run through that game in like a stream or two, but not a hard commitment, not a hard commitment at all, honestly. I just wanted to play to really get back in that mood. I know people want me to really roll through the God of War stuff. We damn, there was a whole God of War thing we had going on the gaming channel, but we just kind of stopped it because we were just so far behind. Jesus Christ. All right, either way, fuck it. Oh, you did appreciate that. Okay, good. So we're here today. Appreciate you guys. We are here today for some JJK Modulo. We are 2 chapters behind. We're gonna catch up. Last chapter, as you see right here, bada bing, bada boom. Maru, Nani, Bakana. Get sliced and diced, cut, blood splatter all over the damn fucking sign. The binding vow to release his power made him even faster. So he could be on that Sugi could be actually on that Toji activity right now, like in earnest, which I think he probably is. Holding that back now make no damn sense to me. So might as well just make him on that Toji grind set. Yo, Christian, happy back. Appreciate you. Thank you for the entertainment, man. No doubt, we got you. And hopefully this is an entertaining chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. Hopefully get some good shit. So that's the idea. I'm still worried about Deborah, because Deborah is about to lock the fuck in. But how do I do it? Huh? This time I definitely defeated one hit. Okay, so he has to defeat in one hit. All right, let's see what we got here. So Deborah's gonna be for sure interesting as fuck. Let's find out what we're cooking right now. Let's find out what Gege is cooking with. So we start back with Sugi. You're a lot like me, Sugi. I am. Yes, you get stronger through loss. Moms. But it's a double-edged sword, so you have to be careful. I mean, leaving things is important too. Don't be so desperate for strength that you throw away something you shouldn't. Okay. Yo, Grandma Maki. I had a younger sister. Yeah, I know. On Mai, right? Yeah. Because of Mai, I got stronger. But sometimes I wonder, did I really need to get stronger? Interesting. Well, no, you definitely did. Otherwise, Zany Clan would have just killed you. You definitely need to get stronger. But I mean, maybe there's a universe where Mai and Maki can work together, hand in hand, side by side. But Richard being much of the stuff for 47 months, pretty sure really damn do. Also, yeah, it's funny too. Like when we see that one scene when they're in like the sort of spiritual world, or like they're talking to each other, and then you have the coastline. You also have like these ducks or these seagulls that fly over. So it's the same. So it's harking back to that moment too. Did I really need to get stronger? Maybe somebody else would have taken care of it without me, without my having to die. It's a naive fantasy I can only admit to now. Still, there's not a day that goes by when I don't wonder, maybe I could have chosen a future where Mai still exists. Granny! Don't cry! Oh, shit. Bro, Maru! What? Oh, yeah, the broken egg. True. That's, I'm like, well, I don't know what that was about. Yeah, the one broken egg. The one broken possibility, the one broken future. But again, you can't go back in time, so at least not yet. So it is what is there. What the fuck? Yo. Homeboy, wait, what? So instead of killing Maru, he cuts himself? Or he lets go of his sword and allows Maru to cut him? Because he remembers the words of what Maki? Wait a minute. I hope that Maki's words didn't lead to some weird shit where the guy actually wants to kill himself. Like, honestly, what the fuck is this? That's a slash from shoulder to like, that's a Zoro slash. That's a Zoro slash, dude. That's Mihawk, boom, boom. That's the same fucking cut. From right shoulder down to the left torso. That's the same cut as Mihawk, dude. The fuck? Why? What the fuck is this? Jujutsu Kaisen getting sympathetic? Nani? If you followed through with that strike, you would have won. Why did you let go of your katana? This man said, he gave the classic. I don't know. My body just moved for some reason. But for some reason, I just felt like it wasn't right. Jesus. Okay. Fucking Mew face. Bro, he's not. Nah. Listen, man, when you get the Zoro shit, ain't no Mew gonna do shit. Nah. Like, there's appropriate times for mewing, and this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. I have this feeling that a future where I won wouldn't be right. It's not about right or wrong. I thought you were fighting for Yuka. Like I said, I don't know either. I'm only 17. I'm a kid. Ugh. Excuses. I don't know a damn thing anymore. What should I do now? Maru? No! Sugi! You're the ones who've lived on Earth and in Japan for so long. Your life is here. And cursed spirits are a part of that life. So our demands are... But then... What about the people who've had the place they belong stolen from them? Oh, this is going back to the flashback? Oh, this is going back to like the Deskunte situation with the Rumilians on their planet. They had their channel stolen from them by the Deskuntes because of the chieftain. Yeah. That is actually the same. Honestly, milk upscale. It's always, everything is always milk upscale. Forever and always, allegedly. That's all it says. Okay, word. That's enough, boys. Put it down. What about those who never had a place they belong to begin with? What should we do? If the people who were there from the start are the ones who are always right, then what about Earth? What about space? Who do they belong to? God? The anti-spirals? Sugi, I don't know anything anymore. Either. Cross. Yuka. Somebody. The fuck? Alright. Rika pulled up to say, this kid's a bitch ass nigga. He should have killed you. But we going this route right now. We going the sympathetic route. Alright. Bet. Bro, I thought that he would have lost an arm or something, man. Jesus Christ. So Rika just manifest. I thought she had damn near no energy after she siphoned off all the curse energy from Sugi. But I guess, to be fair, she's not in like combat mode. She's in like just spiritual form. So wait, what? What the fuck? Wait. Out of nowhere, the ship that Maru made from his home world of Sumerinia is like the gem on top is lighting up. What the fuck is that? Like there's almost chairs that you'd see in church or something. And homeboy is sitting like a god. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. This tail beast looking dude. If they have it, if they're lined up like it's church, wait, is that a Kalion? Wait, they brought wait, hold on, time the fuck out. What? A Kalion went with them to deep space? That's what's inside that gem? It's a place of worship for the Rumilians to the Kalion? Apparently, brother, what the fuck? Wait, these are Kalions? horns, eye in the middle, on some Magi type shit. Wait, they agreed to a Kalyan agreed to go to space? Was there a council of Kalyans on their home world and said, who wants to go to space? Most of them, nay, fuck that, nay, hell no, nay. One of them, me, I'll do it. I volunteer. I volunteer space god. Wait, so this Kalyan actually went with them over to space and Earth. Was that Maru? I see. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Wait, did he just summon the damn ship? Huh? Was that Maru? I see. I should make a barrier like that. Wait, a barrier like the barrier that we see for the culling games? Like, wait, what? The fuck are we doing right now? Okay, hold on, this is so confusing. Rika comes out of nowhere, then the damn ray so the gem activates because Maru made the damn ship, and then the Kalyan responds to that shit in some kind, then Deborah feels something that's amiss, make a barrier like that. Does this technique already exist on Earth? Mahoraga is like, whatever you do, I adapt, bro. It don't matter. Bring the ship, whatnot. I adapt. Does it have proton cannons? I don't give a fuck. Well, does it? Mahoraga doesn't speak. He just mews. See, he's a real mewer. Tink. What kind of adaptation just started? Katink. Surely he's not adapting to my curse energy. No. Katink. To my very What the fuck does that even mean? Wait, how do you adapt to wait. How do you adapt to someone's existence? What the fuck does that even mean? Wait. Can you fight in a prolonged fight against Mahoraga, can he adapt to your very existence, meaning that anything that you can possibly do against it are null and void? Katink. Wait, no, that's cap. There's no way. What the fuck is this? Wait, hello? Fire the dark matter orb. Heh. This is the first time I've met someone quieter than me. But this is also the first time I met someone I felt like talking to. Wait a minute. What's that? What was that? What was that dude's name? Among the Rumilians, his friend. He had a friend. I forgot his name. The guy that died in the Dura. Yeah, was it Dura? Oh yeah, Dura. Yeah, Dura. So saying what he just said, this was the first time I met someone I feel like talking to. I'm surprised Dura is on that. Is on that. What the f? Wait, what? No. Is he really moving like Higuruma? Is he really doing... Wait, hold on. They have domain expansions? Does this technique already exist? No! What is that? What is this Eye of Sauron type shit? It looks almost machine-like, but it's stone. Domain expansion. Getting some interstellar type shit, right? Knocking on the goddamn threads. Maru! Maru! Ah! What? Other world between darkness and... What the fuck does that mean? Other world between darkness and light. Reverse transcendence. Nigga, you trying to downscale? What does that mean? Are you trying to move into the projects? Are you trying to go from 3D to 2D? Trying to go 1D? One dimension? Other world between darkness and light. Reverse transcendence? Reverse transcendence? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, Mahoraga. By the way, I've adapted to your existence, so this ain't gonna do shit. There's no way. Wait. Oh, he really is on that Higuruma shit. He really did a domain expansion. But the way he's describing it, apparently they have domain expansions on their planet to begin with. Is that something that anyone can do, or is that just like a Kion thing? Can Maru do that too? Bro, Big Rock ain't doing no domains. He has to yap, first of all, in order to actually utilize it. Nah. Hold the fuck on. Domain expansion. What the? So this weird shit. Wait, so how, does it involve the Kalyan too? So the barrier is a domain expansion? And is the ship there or not? This is so confusing. Okay, wait a minute. Maru potentially kills Sugi, though I doubt that. In comes Rika. Then the ship that should have been hidden away somewhere, I'm thinking like Hokkaido or some shit, I don't know, is like activating. And then all of a sudden, it's like maybe they're above Deborah, but maybe not. It's hard to tell. And the buildings are just like getting, like the buildings are just being blown away. So I guess it actually is there physically. And then the ship is just there rotating. Mahoraga and Deborah start levitating like badasses. And then they utilize, he does a domain expansion based on the crazy anti-light dark matter Kurozu type shit that's gonna reverse transcend. So he's about to go from 3D to 2D or 2D to 1D, and we ball. The ship is using a barrier. The ship? Like, is the shipping some giant fucking tornado or something? Let me see here. Wait, what? I'm confused. It's happening tomorrow at 8 p.m. at the Kurumayama Highlands in Nagano Prefecture. If the barrier technique's visual effects are making the ship invisible, then it just then it might weaken just enough for a sorcerer to catch a glimpse of the ship while it's okay. So I forgot. So the ship has a barrier that makes it invisible to naked eye. Oh. But then, wait, so is let's transfer, man. So is Maru on the ship? Or did Deborah just grab the ship and use the ship? Yo, what the fuck is going on? Okay, hold on. And then out of nowhere, Yuji. Oh. Is that a Kalyan? I'm just chilling. You know about them? Wait, how do you know, Yuji? Toto pretty much. Wait a second. What? No. Is Toto transcendent now? Is Toto like Tengen or some shit? Does he just know? How does Toto just know? Did he just boogie woogie his ass in there one day? Like, oh, Kalyan, I see. Whoa. No. No. The IQ meme where after he said his IQ was like X amount high, he got dipped by Hanami. Stop. We're not doing that. What? Well, I thought everybody hate Toto. I guess not. You know about them? Toto, he smacked his way in there. He must have. How else would Toto know? Like, is Toto Ultimate Recon now? Like, does he just hit, like, does he just smack it and then boom, I'm in? I see what's going on and I'm out. And sorry, Toto. He's a funny guy who has he still has the Verba slap, dude. He's a funny guy who's got a Verba slap instead of a left hand. How does he know? Cole's glitching? Bro, because shit's happening. Everything made sense. And almost as if like it was like the chapter is manifesting Maru's curse ability. Chaos ensued. The ship started to glow and undid the barrier. Then I think the ship instant transmission flew right over to where Deborah was. And then Deborah started fucking like mewing with the shit above him. Mahoraga still mewing because he's Mahoraga. Mahoraga says, I'm going to, like, he doesn't say, but he assumes he's adapting to his very existence. And then boom, domain expansion. We about to go 2D, like on some Paper Mario type shit. Join me, my brother. And then boom, Yuji. Like shit's just happening. Yo, this is hard to process, dude. This is the longest lived Kalyan worshipped by Rumelians on board. Damn. The longest lived Kalyan worshipped by Rumelians on board the ship. It definitely does resemble a cursed spirit. It does resemble, but it's not exactly. It's more akin to like a higher order being, or whatever. So, why did you ask me to come? He did? So why did you ask me to come here? When did you do that? My curse technique thought you'd be appropriate. What? Wait a minute. His curse technique acted like independently or something? Just chaos? Wait. Let chaos take the word. So the frenzy flame, the Maru, activated it like on its own and decided that guy. Him. Him. Yeah, he's worthy. Trust, bro. Trust. I guess it's chaos and harmony, I suppose. Whatever. For what? Pat. Fluff. I want to use Sugi and Yuka's grandfather's curse energy. Yuta's? The Mul, which comprises Nonax, his ship. Along with my curse technique, along with my curse technique and his curse energy to bring harmony to the Earthlings and Sumerians. Wait, okay, what do you mean bring harmony? My nigga. Bringing harmony means you have to wipe out the cursed spirits. Wait. Who is this? Am I tripping? Is this? Okay, no, it's still Maru. I thought for a second, I'm like, hold on, is that Cross? I thought for a second it was actually Cross. Tripping, okay. But I can't just start the process on my own. Yuji Dodori, will you abbreviate for harmony and be Earth's representative and its witness? Yes, the Organization 13 Yuji has to stand tall and witness. Spray it down. Witness! Yes, the witness. Witness! NA? Where? But I can't start the process on my own. Check. Yuji Dodori, you will abbreviate for harmony. Check. And be Earth's representative and its witness. Check. Oh, shit. Arbitrate. Not my fault. Not abbreviate. Arbitrate. Okay, never mind. Not check. Harmony, huh? Okay, so harmony, huh? What's that mean to you specifically? I want to create a world where cursed spirits are never born. Wasn't that what Ghetto wanted? No. Ghetto wanted a world. Who wanted that? Someone wanted that. Someone actually wanted that specific thing. They wanted a world where cursed spirits aren't born at all. Someone wanted that. No, I don't think it was. No. Ghetto, I don't think Ghetto necessarily wanted that. Well, no, I guess maybe he did, but then he changed. Was it Yuki? Okay, Yuki. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, that was Yuki. Okay, yeah, Yuki. That? Wait, hold on. You could do that? Wait. Are we gonna like reset the entire world on some redo of healer type shit? What the fuck? Was the lifelong wish of someone my big brother was indebted to? I forget where I've seen this before. Is this Choso? Yuki's book. Okay. Was a lifelong wish of someone my big brother was indebted to. Let's do it. Wait, actually? Thanks. Let's go see him first. He was also chosen by my curse technique as a key to harmony, just like you. Yo, your curse technique is pretty convenient, dude. Like, your curse technique it's like its own Dragon Ball Scouter. It just knows how to pick the right dudes at the right time. What? Apparently, this is a place where all the souls of people on Earth cross through. Wait, the Dream Realm? Wait, did Homeboy just open a fucking door and enter the Dream Realm? Yo, what the fuck is going on in this ship? Is it because of the Kions here? Man, seeing you... No. There is no way this dude who's been chilling for almost like 80 years up in this mug. Ain't no way Homeboy is about to get pounced on by Maru and Yuji himself, because Maru's ship has a portal cloth that allows them to access the Dream Realm at will. Like it's the Mugen or something. Man, seeing you really takes me back. Bro, harmony and chaos are fucking busted. How? Yo, Maru is actually unbelievable right now. I'm fucking sweating. How? Hold on. Hold on. they can gain access to this realm at will. So the reason why all these random things have been going on outside of Deborah shit and Mahoraga is because Maru's harmony is forcing these things to kind of exist or happen or manifest. He doesn't know the answer, so he's using harmony to try and find the answer, to try and have stability in the world where cursed spirits no longer exist or are never born. That's why it's so confusing, because it's chaos intertwined with harmony. It's chaos, random shit's happening for the sake of harmony and balance and stability. So it seems so disjointed. Oh, that's fucking crazy. All right, Yuji Nidori. Fucking... What took you so long? I've been waiting. I mean, I had to wait until you were dead to see you again. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he doesn't know. Did you not see this man, Maru, open the fucking damn curtain? He opened the curtain to this fucking dimension like he was a fourth-dimensional being, bro. Like, he literally weaved space. He weaved the supernatural corridor. He just opened the dying guy casually and just walked the fuck in. Did you not see that happen, sir? You think that you... Oh, my God. Look at this guy. Oh, that took ages. Yeah, you're dead. So, how do you die? Wait. You're not dead at all, are you? I was just summoned here. Huh? What? But why? I've been waiting all this time. Mm-hmm. Bro, hands in pockets. I was just summoned, bro. What the fuck you mean dead? Come on, bro. Oh boy. Let's oof. Maru and Yuji at 120%. Mahito barely at 2. Yikes. The same way fucking Sukuna and Mahito were laughing at Itadori because of Junpei. Brother, the vibes are the same. It's like, yo, you know your damn role. Shut your damn fuck. Stop spamming. You know your damn role. Shut your damn fucking mouth. Use a bitch. You serve us right now. Let's begin. So in the same way, Geto or Kenjaku needed Mahito's ability in order to rewrite the soul composition of various people that were marked. It appears that we're going to do the same thing here, where he's going to rewrite the soul composition somehow, some way. Hold on. Whatever happens here, will this shit affect the curse users that are captured in America? Because if there's going to be a sequel, this could happen in America, where, let's say, for example, all the curses in Japan get nullified. So what happens is that they start to now they start to now relocate to America. And that's where we have, like, the fucking, what do you call it? The sequel of this. All right? The year is 2172. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. It could be something like that. What is this? No. Okay. Yo, wait, what? Oh, shit. Okay. Everybody was thinking the same thing. This is just desserts. Everyone thought the exact same thing. Deserved, bitch. Fuck you. Damn. You waited all this time and look, you get stunned on, bitch. Oh, you dead, right? Wrong. I just got summoned, dude. Bro, Yuji Fucking look at Maru. Imagine Maru making a face like that. Imagine making a face like that. That'd be insane, bro. Invex, much love for the donation over on YouTube. I mean on Twitch. Damn, it's been a minute. Yeah, it has been a minute, bro. Appreciate you coming to stream. Appreciate. Hold on. Ziz dropped a lot of donations over on YouTube. Let me get these donations, okay? Holy fuck. All right, Ziz! Easy with the donations. Holy fuck. God damn, son. Appreciate you though. Hold on. What the fuck? Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I was very confused with this chapter because things weren't adding up. It wasn't making sense. But I guess that's kind of the point. Because again, you have harmony and chaos working in tandem. So random shit's kind of happening so they can get harmony to get the right people to undo the existence of curses somehow, some way. I wonder if the Kion is going to be the key source of that. Where with the Kalyan's power, combined with Mahito's curse technique, Yuji's something, and Maru's curse technique, we're gonna be able to do this shit. Maybe. Because the Kion should matter in a way too. Because the Kion mattered here in this situation where the Kion was able to contact in some way like Deborah. But then this, what does that mean about Deborah? Oh, if you undo the existence of curses, then you snuff out Mahoraga's existence. But then you also potentially save Yuka in the process because whatever's happening in her fucking mind, her tumor, is probably curse related. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Fair. I guess, yeah, he's a Shigami. He's not. Hey, we're gonna stop all curse centers. We're gonna kill all the curses across the entire country. Bet. I adapt. I am fucking dapped. Oh, ew. Ew. Stop it. You got this, Wong Dog. What is this? Rev! Earth is society. Or Earth source. Bro, he has the Nika shit. He has Goku's hair, Thanos' gauntlet, Ben 10 shit, a Dragon Ball. He has a fucking Made in Heaven. And he has a fucking Gilgamesh's AR. What the fuck? I know what this is though. What is this? This is a katana. Okay. There's a sword. Holy shit. Okay. Hold on. Before we get to the next chapter, holy shit. Let me just take a break real quick, okay? Let me go read these donations real quick, and then we'll get right to the next chapter, okay? I'm gonna leave on this guy right here. This fucking demon. Okay. Ziz dropped like 9 donations over on YouTube. I need to get these real quick. Ziz, donation number 1, 10. The day Mihawk drops his sword in defeat, Internet will be on suicide. Ooh, yes, you're right. You're right. You are correct. You're correct. But it's only, listen, everyone knows he's gonna lose to Zoro. It's only inevitable. He will lose. The question is, what is the level of power going to be? That's the question. 10. Again, they mention Kalyans can give part of their name to specific Rumillians. So they have a full name. Also, I forgot about that entirely. Also makes sense they bring at least one to pray to. Yeah, but like they agree to it? Like that's my shock. Like, okay, we need a god or we need a Khan to pray to. Bet. But wow, they're leaving their planet. That's a tall order, no? That's a tall, like, because you know they're not going back to their home world. When the longest lived Kalyan decided to just say peace, you know, I'll let the Young Bucks take care of the home world. I'm going off world. What the fuck? You going like that's kind of fucking nuts, no? You say deuces to your home planet? That's all I wonder. Like, is there a council of Kalians that have to come together and say, so our worshippers are leaving this planet, which is kind of crazy. Who wants to go with them? And you have a bunch of Kalians like whispering like, nah, man, this is fucking crazy ass shit. What? I mean, my baddie's here, my girl's here. I'm leave. For do what, man? Like, what? I mean, I got a good setup, marked territory, some good eats. I want me to leave. And then the one old dude in the back, I got it. I'm going off world. That's the way I envision right now. Like, that's the way I envision it, because it's just a crazy thing to do, to bring a Kalian with you to outer space in the vastness of the void to pray to. That's a tall task. How does Toto know? That's even crazier. How does Toto know? So you're telling me that one day the Kalian was just chilling. Out comes this asshole right here. Oh. Like, what the fuck? There's just no way. There's just no fucking way. There's no shot. Nah, this needs way. I need a thorough explanation from Gege and Yuji, the artist, and the character, as to how Toto is aware of the existence of the Kalians, A, and B, the fact that it can be so descriptive that even Yuji sees what it is on site. How? My man says again, much over the $5. Nah, I'd learn. Exactly. Another 10. 10 million IQ Togo. Seriously, though, maybe he is constantly teleporting around, getting information. That's got to be it. Like, somehow Toto teleported inside of his ship, even though there's a barrier around it, fuck it. He teleported inside the ship. He did some scouting and then saw Kalian. Boom. Kalian's like, yo, what's up, dude? Chill. He's like, okay, bet. By the way, Kalian, what kind of woman is your type? Yeah, come on. I like a girl with big old titties. Yeah. Very important. And Kion probably says a good answer too. Like, yo, yeah. I like my mayor stick. You pass the test. Boom. Easy. And then Ziz again, what's over 10? With how speedy 2 chapters have been, I retract the idea of another series sequel. It seems Gege wants to wrap things up in this world. Maybe. We have to wait and see. Gege has never addressed the American captured curse users allegations. So I'm waiting for him to address those allegations, okay? Those files have not been released yet. Okay. Back to the chapter content. You chapter, man? Donations, man. Stop being a bitch. I read donations, nigga. Unless you're reading for me. If not, shut the fuck up. Now, chapter time. Chapter 22. Latest chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. Here we go. I get the gist of what you want to do and how to do it. You do? You want to use the spaceship's Mul and Okotu's curse energy to boost this one's curse technique, which can manipulate souls. Yo, why you sweating, bro? Now I know why you damn. He's not dead. 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 The weak should fear the strong. Then you'll adjust the forms of Japanese souls so that cursed spirits aren't born from them. Wow. So you use the ship's curse energy, the mole, and Okotu's insane curse energy. That's still in the ring. That's crazy. But can you really do it? If you allow it. If you allow it. Yuji. Just so you know, this guy's not really the obedient type. Obviously, he'll need to be subdued. Damn. Chilling for 60 years or 70 years in the fucking dream space just to get subdued later on. All that plotting, all that scheming, all that waiting, even talking shit to Sukuna and Urame. Nah. Subdue him. Huh. Want me to do it? Nah, I can do it. I'm just worried I'm accidentally. Ooh, wait, hold on. He's already like kind of Eddie. Is there like semi-dead as it is? Jesus. All right, here we go. I'm just worried I might accidentally kill him. Can't use him if we get rid of him, right? This is the pathway of souls. No one except us has physical form. Damn, son. Yo, he just fucking. Yo! He sees the snow. He's the rabbit, the wolf. Where you go, I go. Where you see, I see. Oh, shit. Breathing hard. The battle here doesn't end in death, but in defeat and enslavement. Ooh. So wreak all the havoc you want. Did you hear that? You in or what? Swipe! Fuck you! Swipe that shit. Man skirts back. What the fuck? Wait, are those lights like in a auditorium? And those are what the fuck just happened? I thought we were in the freaking Don guy. Wait, whoa. We had lights like it was an auditorium, and then they come down, but then now we're in like a street? Bro, yo, Harmony and Chaos are doing weird shit again. Okay, whatever. Quit running your damn mouth like you already won. Did they just give Homeboy physical form? I think they did. It's Shibuya! History, rhymes, and reasons, and all roads lead to the same destiny, bro. We're back in Shibuya, boys. You are my special. Oh, boy. Real special. And then the ground. Okay, so he manipulates the ground. You've got both. Okay, if you've got both a physical form here, then you'll die if I kill you. I'm the one who's gonna be wreaking havoc. So he takes Jesus Christ. So he's still wait. He's gotten better actually. I think touches the ground. He idol transfigures the ground. No, not idol transfigurate because they're not living things. I guess maybe you could argue they have soul. Okay, either way. Hold on, could he do that? No, that's kind of new, right? He's able to transform the ground, which I don't think he could do. I don't recall him doing that much at all. Yeah, so I think he's gotten better. Somehow, some way. So he manipulates the buildings around him. You have 1, 2, 3 giant eel-like fish monsters. Actually, you have a lot of them coming his way, Yuji's way. Idol, yeah, so it is, yeah. So it's Idol Transfiguration. Oh shit. Idol Transfiguration. He's some sort of like Shibaku Tensei sphere that he just made around Yuji, and then he Idol transfigures these gigantic fish stone monsters at him to try and kill him. But of course, I ain't gonna do shit. This entire place is built from matter almost identical to the soul itself. Oh, wait, so are we still in the dream realm? Ooh. We're still in the curse realm. Oh, so it's actually very similar to like Soul Society then. Yeah. So the dream realm kind of shaped its image around these two to morph into some sort of society realm. Interesting. Like the Quincy can manipulate the Reishi in society, but they can in the real world. Like, not to the same extent, obviously, because it has less Reishi. Same thing here. Interesting. This entire place is built from matter, almost identical to soul itself. That means I can target everything here with my curse technique. Shit. So he's buffed this area. Let's see how young you look when I'm through with you. Dude. Yo! Wait, what? Yoriki Tenkai! Splat. His tongue hands. His actual fingies. Oh no. No. Where you go, I go. Yo, you thought you could win this battle, bro? You thought you actually gonna win this fight? Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's real fucking cute. Domain severed. By the power of Grayskull, what is this, dude? What is this artwork? What is this intensity? He turned the entire area into a field of Rubik's Cubes, man. Oh. Whoa. This double page spread goes so hard. Yuji right now looking like Sung Jin Woo, man. Just aura farming. I'm just too good for you and you know it. He cut through Mahito's everything. The lamprey eel stone things coming his way. Mahito's own curse technique or his domain expansion. He cut through the buildings in the area. He cut through the fucking buildings that are all around him. He cut through all of this shit instantly, no damage. And the artwork that, Yuji living up to his namesake in the story. The artwork of Yuji is gassing the shit out of Yuji. Oy. Bro, that is a phenomenal panel. Double page spread, I should say. This looks so good. The attention to detail, even with the layers, it really does feel like Yuji is on some interstellar activity. Like he really is trying to talk to Maru right now. The ley lines of the cosmos, he's trying to hit those shits like, yo, Morse coded. What? Yo, Mahito doesn't stand a chance. Even though he's leveled up, or even though this area is like to his benefit, he doesn't stand a fucking chance, man. Yuji is just him. Time to reshape the world, bitch. No complaints. Severed. Even that behind him. Severed, severed, severed. Cut, slice, severed. The thing stay severed? Damn. Were you always this weak? I mean, Mahito leveled up, but he's still a rabbit. Yuji right now looking like not just a wolf, looking like he's a mythical, like Princess Mononoke wolf, bro. That's how he's moving. He's a Princess Mononoke mythical wolf. And homeboy is still a rabbit. Damn. Were you always this weak? And then he fucking finger flicks his eyes. Yo, that's demoralizing as fuck. Damn. Waited all that time, thought that he was dead. In reality, he came to diff you, son. Finger flicked his fucking eye. Like, almost like it was like Luffy. Remember when Bluno did the door on Luffy's face and then his eyes start to rotate in that weird way, like a revolving door? It's like that, essentially. He just took that part of his body and just gave it over to fucking Maru. Sorry, but we're going to use you now. Oof. Oof. He waited 70 years just to get absolutely, utterly negged diff, dude. That's a neg diff. That's a delicious neg diff, man. That's like wine that's been sitting for almost a century. Just fermenting and getting better flavor. Ooh, just delicious. Fucking insane. Fucking 70 years. 70 years. Almost as long as the Obits from Titanic. 70 years. Just to get diffed? Yo, for the first time in a long time, I feel sorry for Mahito. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For the first time in a long time, I kind of feel sorry for homeboy. Christ. That's brutal. That's brutal. Didn't stand a chance. Fuck. I mean, yeah, Junpei and Nobra, she survived. So, okay, fine. But it's like, damn, son. Oh. And Toto's arm. I mean, Mahito had to go. Mahito had to go. He had to go. But now, homeboy is sentenced to be a hero. We're going to use you now. You're not dying. No. That's too good for you. We got to use your shit. Damn. Not sentenced to be a hero. Fuck, man. Oh. That is the worst outcome for Mahito. For Nanami. Particles of light. What is it? Nothing. I wonder. Nah, hold on. Just a little concerned that he messed with my friends who've passed. Hold on. The souls of his friends? Like, is one of these souls Junpei? Nanami? Wait, I thought the souls moved on. Like, they'd actually, like, move on. There's like another plane of existence that's like... Okay, let me see here. All right, yeah, that's interesting. Hold on, let me see here. Just a little concerned that he messed with my friends who've passed on. Oh, like his... I wonder. The friends that have... Oh, like Angel. Yeah, okay. I see. The friends that died after Mahito died, I think. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, after Mahito died, after he died, if people pass away, they have to go through this realm. And anyone that knows Yuji, he may fuck with, potentially. Okay, I see. There's a little concern that he messed with my friends who passed on. There's no need to worry. Normally, souls can interfere with each other to that extent here, but Mahito controls souls, though. Huh? Yeah, but that's what his curse technique does. That's why we need him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have that much curse energy left. He just regained his power temporarily due to the influence of my own curse technique. That's all. Interesting. So he, over the course of time, has been weakening his powers, but only temporarily because of his crazy chaos and harmony shit did he oh, interesting. Yeah, Maru gave him the power. Yo, Maru, can you fucking relax? Yo, reign in harmony and chaos. Jesus. You really know everything, huh? No, I only know because we're in this place. This guy. Huh? The book. And you gave me the information I'll need from this point forward. Materials. Is that the same material, the mull that the shit's made out of? The ring, Okoto's energy, Yuki's book, Tesseract. Nah. Mahito is not a doll, bro. Don't. Nah. You stay right here, son. He's like Panda now? He's like Panda? In like a little room? In the dream realm? Just put him right there. Yeah. Nah, this is their version of the Uvogan fish tank. Not Uvogan, the Ugo fish tank and Magi. Just keep him right here, bro. I just want some final confirmation about the Earth's Kalyons, the cursed spirits. Not Kalyons. Okay, yo, what is this, dude? Karma's a bitch? Good. Bro. Karma really is a bitch. Good. Okay, see this. And for him, it's going to be for a very long time. Maybe not permanently, but for a very long time. An extraordinary amount of time. Homeboy is fucked in this world. Good. Curse spirits are formed from an accumulation of curse energy that leaks out of humans. And this phenomenon occurs almost exclusively in Japan. Not anymore. Have this. So, to create a world where cursed spirits are no longer born, we can eliminate cursed energy from the Japanese or turn the Japanese into sorcerers. Those are our only options. Ghetto wanted to wipe out the humans that weren't curse users. But turning curse energy on every, like making everybody a curse user could be even more dangerous potentially, because now you get everybody superpowers, including actually that could start some big issues, because if every Japanese person has superpowers, you know what that means, right? That means every great superpower nationally, so like Russia, China, especially America, right? Like, yo, hold on, what? Nah. And that power could be, of course, misused tremendously by folks that would definitely want, because Japanese folks would then by default always see themselves as superior because they have supernatural gifts. The only way that work seamlessly is if you have like some My Hero type shit where every person across the entire world has powers. The logic of option 2 is that a sorcerer's curse energy circulates efficiently within the body, and using curse techniques consume curse energy, which would result in extremely little leakage. Correct? Yep. Did he already learn the contents of Tsukumo's secret notebook? That's handy. So because he's in this world of spirits, or this realm of dreams, he just kind of knows shit. Also because he has harmony and chaos, and they're just telling him shit probably, or whatever. His curse technique is fucking insane. It's nuts. But I don't think option 2 can work. Damage caused by cursed spirits would just be replaced by damage from cursed users. Yes. And as for option 1, wouldn't we just end up creating more? Fair enough. Physically gifted people like Sugi? It's equally possible that people like him would be evil too. Yeah, but that only manifests in those born with insanely powerful innate techniques or cursed energy. Okay, interesting. Okay, whoa. Then we'll proceed with option 1. Accumulated cursed energy from both the Japanese and the Sumerians. Is that good with you? Cursed spirits aren't born from Sumerians in the first place, right? Yes, but if we only eliminate cursed energy from Earthlings, it'll just create new conflicts later on. Good point. It's kind of weird to ask you this now after we've been talking for so long, but oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My name is Maru. He even knows that. He even knows who wants to ask. Oh, yeah, shit, sorry. My name is Maru. Maru, what are your thoughts on what we're about to do? For me, it's atonement. We caused a lot of problems to Earth. So at the very least, I want everyone to think us meeting made the world a better place. Sorry, listen, I'm not denying how you feel, and parts of it are correct. But what you're about to do is a huge sin. NA, we're fine, dude. Stop capping. In exchange for safety, we sorry, we're fine. But what we're about to do is a huge sin. In exchange for safety, we're taking away all kinds of possibilities from the future. For example, the research into using cursed energy as a new power source has been stalled. The arrival of aliens should have rapidly pushed that progress forward. True. I mean, you guys crossed the vastness of space and time with that cursed energy. Yeah. Hundreds of years from now, resources might run dry and leave cursed energy the only thing for us to rely on. But we've been taking away the possibility. Most of all, we'd be tampering with people's bodies without their consent. That's nothing to be proud of. Then, what should I do? Despite all that, I'll do it. Yo, the power to curse energy with the mull of the people of Sumeria could definitely be used for a lot of galactic exploration, like the Force, you know? Like, I think, was it like early Jedis in Star Wars sometimes use the Force to travel through space? So it's like, fuck, bro. It's like the fact that you have this option, but in this world, the huge drawback of, hey, you know, to be fair, you could have a situation where you could make every Japanese person a curse user, but that will definitely lead to some sort of like world war, without question. So it could only, damn, that's tricky. Hold on, this is tricky. Is there a way you could make the, okay, here's who thought. Why not just change the type of energy that is that comes out of the human body? it. Let me see here. Isn't it mostly negative energy? Yeah, why not change energy type to positive energy? So what leaks out aren't fucking demons and monsters and ghouls, but things that are more favorable, less hostile. Why not do that? That would make all of Japan immortal? Whoa. Where'd you get that from? I'm not saying that they all have reverse curse technique. It's the curse spirits themselves. You would change the nature of the curse spirits themselves by making them more but by making them like less hostile. And they probably want to harmonize more with people rather than, you know, like they'd be, let's say, guardian angels rather than, let's say, be evil curses. You know what I'm saying? You just change the nature of the energy itself. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe it's not possible. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Are you sure it's okay? Hell no. Jesus. But I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because I think it's just the right thing to do. Most of all, it seems like I'm still going to live for another 300 years or so. Jesus. So I want to do everything I can while I'm 300 years, bro. So I want to do everything I can while I'm here. And I can accept any punishment if it comes to that. I wonder if I still won't age without I wonder if I still won't age even though my curse energy. We won't interfere with the souls of the current Jujutsu sorcerers and Sumerians. Really, I want to limit it to non-sorcerers, the people who will be born in the future. Otherwise, there will be people whose lives suddenly are changed forever because of this. Interesting. The curse spirits are next. Then no, that's not what I mean. Even if you eliminate curse energy from the Japanese, curse spirits will probably still be born. Huh? They still could kind of exist outside of Japan. Other people across the entire world also have curse energy, like Miguel and his clan. They have curse energy too. It's rare, but it happens outside Japan too. That does happen, right? And again, Japanese folks were captured and were put into American prisons or facilities. Yeah? I think Russians too. So, hold on. Yeah, there's a problem. Even if you eliminate curse energy from the Japanese, curse spirits will probably still be born. What? It ends on that? Fuck me. What a run. What a run, dude. Jesus. Oh my good Lord. Wow. Okay. That is Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, chapters 21 and 22. Cooking. But there's a snag. Why can't you change the composition of what is leaked out of Japanese people's souls? Why can't you do that? That should be an option. I'm calling cap. That should be an option, honestly. If reverse curse technique can exist, why can't you do that? So taking the curse energy away from the Sumerians and the Japanese won't solve the problem completely. Should only select few people have curse energy? But no, if that happens, then they're gonna probably be deified, and that'll create even more problems. Can there be a storage mechanism? Like you can have some sort of facility or some sort of place where you can store natural cursed energy and it gathers there by the Japanese people. And then it won't create any cursed spirits, but it kind of gathers one location. But because it's all negative energy for the most part, that could lead to a whole nother issue in of itself. Fuck, dude. Batteries. Okay, we're gonna see them cook. All right. I'm gonna get to my tier 3, but let me get some donations soon. And then tier 3 discussion. After that, some gaming. Holy fuck. Okay. Karn, much of the 5. Is this a true negative? One cleave Yuji still got his. Yeah, no, yes. This right here, that is a true negative, bro. It's true. He only got that strong because of Maru's technique, 1. And then 2, he even just like verbally diffs him. Like, damn, yo, were you always this weak? Fucking just yeah, get out of there, dude. Come on. That is a true negative. That's like truly. Like this right here is akin to like Kaido blitzing the shit out of Luffy. It's neg. Crimson, skyscrapers, diced, or windows. All of them, both of them. What do you mean? It's Shibuya. He did like the entire area. Well, these skyscrapers in the distance, probably not. But in the immediate area, yeah, everything got cut in a piece of shreds. Like, think of it like Shibuya, where, well, no, I guess with Fuga it was a bit different. But like with Shibuya, when Sukuna did his domain expansion, like the entire area started getting like cut in pieces, right? Kind of feels like he did that without saying domain expansion. Or maybe he did do domain expansion. No, Yuji's is different because Yuji has like doesn't have a domain that like kind of paints the world per se. Maybe he does, but what was it again? It's like, here's my favorite spot to go to when I was a kid. Here is this umbrella I like a lot. Here's my summertime playground. Here's my winter spot. I like his domain is some weird shit, dude. Yuji's domain is just I have no idea what's going on there. Yeah, I don't think anyone knows. Okay. Karn again, 5. Negative into marketable merch. The doll is a callback to Mahito's cover art during Shibuya. Yeah, we got that before, and then that is super fitting, dude. Mahito's technique, just I'm a doll, no. Yuki's book, the necklace, the ring with Okotsu's energy, and the mole that they have. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this works out. This is gonna be crazy shit. Meanwhile, wait, we haven't even seen what the hell's going on with Deborah and Mahoraga. Even if you remove cursed energy from people to stop the existence of curses, you run into people like Sugi. And imagine you give a criminal a heavily, like some apex criminal, heavenly restrictions on the same tier as like Sugi and Maki and Toji. That's a beast. Man, it's risky no matter how you slice it, but the idea is that even though it's risky on all fronts, you ultimately get rid of curses. That's the net. So it's a net boon, probably. Unless you want to make every okay, but though to be fair, yeah, if you make everyone a cursed user, it's gonna be probably way more problematic. Possibly. Jade, what's over the 5? If you get everyone in Japan into sorcerers, it'll become it'll become the Eldians versus the world situation. It kind of, yeah, you can be right, yeah. Sky Kings is make everyone produce positive energy, regen for all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought, but apparently that may not be possible. Because I'm thinking, okay, if you give everyone like positive energy, like if anyone releases like positive, if Japanese folks release positive energy, and then they have positive spirits, you have like some cronk shit from Emperor's New Groove. You have like a guardian angel, a guardian devil, but they're still mad chill. That's what I think you'd have it. That's what I think would happen. You just have some positive, good vibe shit for the vibes. But no, maybe not. Maybe people will still try to revive. Maybe people will still try to reverse of the reverse energy to make curse energy and make curses. So even if you have positive energy that's being released by people, there will still be some folks that want to utilize the negative aspect, and they would then create negative energy for curses and then be back to the traditional stuff. Okay, I see what you're saying here. But that'd probably be, but my thing here would be, consider the fact that it's very hard to use reverse curse technique, right? Gojo could do it, but Gojo is Gojo. In general, reverse curse technique is a pretty hard thing to do. You have to be a very skilled sorcerer in order to use that in the first place. So if the standard of reverse curse technique becomes negative instead of positive, even though folks could do it, it would still be very hard to do. And then finally, Shinkai, much love the 5. What are those headphones called? Seeing as they are tight enough to go around your beard. It's good at avoiding hair loss. No need. Yeah. Oh yeah, these headphones, bro. These are my Steel Series. These are the Steel Series Nova Pro Arctic wireless headphones. These over here. These are my boys. I like these a lot. In fact, I should hit over and try and do promos because people want to know all the time. So the Steel Series are really, really good. Really good. I use them a lot because for me, what I have is I have a setup where I want to have everything I'm listening to wirelessly through my headphones. So I have a Steel Series headphones that connect wirelessly through a device which goes into my Go XLR. And then my Go XLR takes in the audio inputs from my PC and my PS5 at the exact same time. So I can hear through Bluetooth what's going on my PC and my PS5. Sometimes it does glitch, but that's only like sometimes here and there. For the most part, it's pretty good. You can buy cushions for them that you can put in and start and click on. You have a pretty long battery shelf life, and then you can replace the batteries quite easily too. Like you get 2 batteries, they one charge automatically, and then once that battery is done, you just put in your battery, and then you stay wirelessly. The range is pretty good, pretty decent. Like I have probably like you can have like either a 15-foot tight radius for your range, or you have like a 20-foot wider one or 25-foot wider one if you want to like really like hear your PC or PS5 or like your desktop from a distance. But they're very good. They're very, very good wireless headphones. I like them a lot. So Sha Steel Series, them shits are baller. Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored. And yeah, it goes on the beard pretty nicely too. And the main reason why I got them because I want to be able to do my headphones like this in reverse because I don't want my hair over here to be fucked up. I've seen the hair dents. I've seen people just have like valleys in their skulls after they stream for a long period of time. Like, yeah, I don't want my valleys, bro. I'm good. No valleys. No hidden valley ranch. No hidden valley ranch for me. I'm good. I'm a blue cheese guy. Fuck that. All right. So on that note, let me see what the two have to say about this chapter. If they're here. Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Yo.
What's good, Cole?
Yo.
What's up? Wait, wasn't Dig just here?
Yeah, he was just staying around until you got in here.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's just us four again. So,
No,
what do you think of the chapters?
Very good chapters. Though to be fair, I was very confused at first about what the hell was going on in the last chapter because things were like kind of happening all over the place. I didn't know what the hell was really going on. But I'm guessing it's because the whole chaos thing with Maru. It's Chaos and Harmony trying to do something, yeah.
It
Like,
was
what
kind
you?
of the same for all of us when we read
Okay,
the
good.
first.
I'm not alone. Good.
But clearly, Gege and Yuji Iwasaki is like omitting information to save for like later chapters because like we don't know what Rika told Maru in that one scene where she appears.
True, I guess we are skipping that right over because it felt like after that scene where Rika appears in front of Maru, like the ship thing activates, the Kion starts making a move, then Deborah starts making a move with the ship or something with the barrier. Then he goes to the domain expansion, which apparently they had for a while now on their home planet, and then out comes Yuji to talk to Maru. It's like, what the hell just happened here? Like, I feel like we just skipped mad shit. So
I don't think they necessarily had domain expansion. I think it's just that he finally like kind of looked at the ship and realized like they were using a barrier technique, and he's just doing crazy shit and applied his curse technique to like a barrier technique.
yeah, but he calls it domain expansion though. He says domain expansion, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I think the bird
that's
picked
for-
up the concept of barriers from the ship being concealed by barrier technique.
That's like for us, like to just like because we know that's what it is, but it's like I don't think that means that they have it on their planet. Otherwise, I think he would have like probably did that by now.
Oh yeah, we'll use the text channel for this VC as well to prevent
Okay.
spoilers.
Yeah, so cool. I'm gonna send
back.
you some links in regarding relating to the chapter. Woka Bags.
Oh,
Okay,
So
what
I posted it. Yeah, I posted it in the VC chat.
Yeah, the
What
monument
is
in
this?
Croatia. So this monument in Croatia, this is what Deborah's domain expansion is based on.
A monument in Croatia? Are you guys sure about this?
No, it's
It looks pretty much identical.
it's like
Yeah,
the main eyepiece.
The main eyepiece, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely felt like some interstellar shit where he said he was going on beyond light and darkness.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Art
Yeah,
mimics life, you know.
There's like also
Whoa.
like an
Monument to the
like
revolution of the people.
there's like an explanation to like why Gege and probably Yuji Iwasaki picked that for his domain.
Okay, let me see here. Far realm of deadly light and living darkness, inverse technique, transcendence. In addition to Buddhist references, the design of the Deborah domain itself directly refers to the creation monument of Molivia. Is that how you say that? Moslavia. I'm not saying that name. In the village of some of that, yeah, in the village of Podgoric. And to Greek mythology itself. In ancient Greek mythology, there was a goddess Nike, right, and the god Charon. Charon was essentially a man who transported souls across rivers. In the story, bridges which allow people to cross from one bank to the river Styx, like the fucking some of that. Okay, yeah, from one bank to the river and the other. What's it called? Like, what's it? You have like a ferryman or something. Like you have the ferryman of who goes across the river. Yeah, the boatman. You have to give like a toll. Yeah. Wait, isn't that Mesopotamian? Isn't that like Aztecian or something?
You have to give him. No, he's Greek. So what you have to do is you have to give him 2 gold coins for him to pass, and move your soul back and forth.
Oh yeah, because I remember like there's a Greek. I thought it was Aztec. Yeah, no, there's a Greek tradition where like you put gold coins over the person's eyes when they die, and then they can use those coins for their bowman. Okay. So we have. So let me see here. You have.
This is from a TCB translator, by the way.
Is it? Okay, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me the TLDR. What the fuck is supposed to do?
The other link is a short explanation.
So the simple
one
thing
from Lightning.
Oh, you have an actual simple thing that they posted?
Yeah, Lightning. There's another link I posted.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I want the TLDR. So the TLDR, Lightning, please give me that shit. Okay, so the Boros main expansion is heavily inspired by the abstract memorial monument of the revolution of the peoples of Moslavia in Podgoric, Croatia. According to the designer, the primary intent was to represent wings of victory, overcoming death and defeat. The Podgoric monument itself draws from Nike, the goddess of victory, speed, strength, which interestingly mirrors Deborah's light speed movements, athletic prowess, and affinity for jujutsu. his hand seal, this thing right here, the hand seal, the mudra, appears to be a characteristic representing of whatever that is. Okay, a Buddhist deity. Hold on. Mayaric? I don't know how to say this, all right? Sure,
Close
whatever.
enough.
Yeah, a Buddhist deity.
I don't know either.
A Buddhist
Not Buddhist
deity
over here.
associated with the sun, sunlight, and moonlight. This god was in fact a symbol of protection of sorts to many people in Japan, from samurai to ninja, from farmers to merchants across the ages. Interesting.
Deborah is a protector for the Vermilion, so that makes sense.
He's a protector.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then he also seeks victory. So it feels like, in a weird way, it's going to utilize his already existing light speed, but at the same time, it's going to be focused or inverted in some way to where it's going to lead to absolute victory for the sake of protecting his people. Maybe.
So here's what I think his ability is going to do. I think we know what the actual ability he has already. It's the something and light.
See you tomorrow.
Like, I think it's believed to be like
intent.
intimidation. Yeah, intimidation, bloodlust.
Right.
Then his reversal is like some black hole shit. I think what his domain expansion is probably gonna do is that he's gonna use like the idea, like it's like quasi theory shit in physics where it's like there's like a space of gap between like matter and light. I think he's gonna do some weird shit where he's like manipulating that concept, and it's almost gonna like amplify the sure hit techniques that we see in Jujutsu Kaisen, where it's like what was it, Naoya and Mahito, they have like one of like the fastest, I think, sure hit techniques, I think, outside like Sukuna doing some weird shit. I think he's gonna like somehow
they have the fastest.
Naoya and his dad, they have like you have to make a move within 1 second or 24 frames. You're gonna be frozen for like 1 second or something. Like there's some rule like
that's
that.
the technique. I mean, like the actual domain. Like when he becomes a curse later, I think like they say like Naoya when he becomes a curse, like his domain expansion activation. That sure hit. I think is like either the fastest or like second fastest.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's gonna play off of that, and it's gonna amplify his like light manipulation on some degree, and maybe also using like his reversal. I'm not too sure. We haven't really ever seen domain expansions using reversals. I think maybe outside of Gojo.
Yeah, that's why it's so complicated because like reversal, because like Gojo's thing on how to do information and memory, and then you have information overload in your brain, because of how much information you're getting in this domain, but. Well, how Deborah works, it feels like his has to be way more related to space and time itself in some way.
Yeah.
Just based on how he operates as a fighter.
Kenjaku used a complete domain reversal where it's like it's just the reversal technique. I'm saying use the domain with your curse technique and your reversal at the same time. Like we've never really seen that outside of Gojo using reverse technique to heal himself.
So is it possible? Hold on. So is it possible that that his reverse curse technique that we see, that black sphere, and then this are separate?
Yeah, I think as crazy as it is, I think what he was trying to do at first was use his reverse curse technique against Maharaga, but he didn't know exactly how to do it.
Right.
So he kind of like changed his strategy up because he noticed Maharaga in the second chapter or the first chapter you did this today, where he knows that his wheel's already adapting, and he gives the idea that he's already adapting to potentially his existence, which is kind of crazy. It's like, wait, you can do that? You can go that far with the wheel? Like, damn, that's pretty crazy. But I think he's like, okay, well, if that's the case, I have to kind of like do something maybe not even considered before what he can even do. Deborah in this case, so that's where the domain expansion comes into.
So what if, for example, it's like he said that he wanted to use the barrier similar to what we see with the ship. So maybe the barrier, maybe the domain is actually some sort of barrier to contain whatever he's about to unleash with the black antimatter or black hole antimatter.
So I personally think, and like I think I have seen people also talked about this, where it's like the reason why Maharaga is adapting to Deborah, and the reason why Deborah is taking this approach to defeat Maharaga is like, so with Maru's curse technique, he's able, like, it's able to like flip things around, where it's like, for example, like he turns ice into fire.
Maru, sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's for example, right? So, Deborah seeing the ship having like the properties of chaos and harmony, he decides to like mimic that, and he's gonna probably like use his applications of his
98
sure
sack.
hit
Much love for the
in
100
his
fucking month
domain
sub.
to
Holy
flip
shit.
flop
Appreciate you, dude. Been there for
what
so
he's
long.
using,
Bless your
so
heart,
that
man.
way
For real.
Deborah can't. I mean, Maharaga can't really like adapt because he's just switching things up so much. So Deborah Maharaga decided to like just adapt to everything that he's in existence to like as a
But like how?
response.
Wait. Hold on, wait. So it's just trying to adapt to all things right now simultaneously because he does not even Deborah knows what to use for this black sphere. So it's like how can he adapt to it when not even the man
Yeah,
himself
so-
knows what he's doing?
So he's just essentially mimicking what the ship and its properties is doing. Like he's trying to gain inspiration based off of the non-nox, which was created by Maru and Cross's curse technique.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand
I
is
will-
that like adapting, let's say the Nanak in some way. Fair enough, but Deborah hasn't done a single thing with this orb yet. No, it's
Young
just
B,
there.
Your theory
So
there kind of reminds me a little bit of what Sukuna was trying to do back during Shibuya, where he was trying to hit Maharaga in the domain with both dismantle and cleave. So it'd be like a bombardment of things, but we saw that he was still
Yes.
muscling through. It was only until when he brought out Fuga where he like completely annihilated him.
right, something
So
new.
maybe he might do something here where again, like you were saying, Young B, he's going back and forth between the black matter, black hole, light speed sure hits consecutively, and then again maybe he's gonna do some imaginary technique and he's gonna combine them. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Because
But
it
like, the
feels
thing
like
is like with
black-
like Sukuna, right?
Mm.
It's like he was just playing around with Maharaga for too long, and then he just started to realize, oh crap, he's almost completely adapted to my cleave and dismantle. So I just he decides to domain and then Fuga him because like he was running out of options. I don't think it might like Deborah is kind of in the same situation where like he kind of messed around for too long, and Maharaga is just almost adapted to everything.
In a way. But he didn't know not to mess around. It was more like he doesn't know what to prepare for because obviously he's an alien. And
Man,
then
that's the thing,
Maharaga is like the perfect adaptation for people who aren't going to be prepared to take him on.
unlike Deborah, Sukuna had some sort of previous knowledge regarding Yamato no Orochi, which operated
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
actually
true,
Sukuna-
true.
Yeah, that's the
Sukuna
idea
went into
on
the fight
how
with some
Maharaga-
knowledge. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
What were you gonna say, Cole?
No, because I'm still considering the idea because it feels like even though Maharaga's adapting constantly, it feels like even like through his existence, it feels like Deborah, because he's learning more and more and more about how to utilize his techniques and how to utilize his cross energy better and more efficiently, it feels he's still going to win because the way it seems to me is that like whatever this is, it could be either I feel like there has to be, maybe there's not a limit to his adaptation, but if there is, we're gonna fucking stress test that and find out, I think, through Deborah. Because Deborah, I think that Deborah is also like, he's enjoying the fight for so much that I don't think he wants to really have this fight end. Because also he knows reverse cross technique too, so he just heal up whenever he wants, like whenever he gets damage. So I don't know.
The question now is: does this fight conclude before one of the options that Yuji and Maru pick?
That is
I
the
would hope
question.
so.
Yeah.
I would like to hope so.
Yeah.
Because it kind of would feel like a kind of a anticlimactic moment here. I know people would like it because Yuka maybe could live somehow, some way, if she doesn't get taken out. But
How many chapters do we have left?
That's the thing. I don't know. I think we like
don't
3.
know. However,
Probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, but
Weekly
it should be
Shonen Jump-
like single digits at this point. No.
Weekly
Yeah.
Shonen Jump confirmed that the next 3 chapters will each have a color page, so it's potentially going to end at chapter 25.
Yeah. It's getting close.
Potentially.
Ooh.
It's
Which-
definitely feeling like it's wrapping up now.
Which
Yeah,
kinda
so
goes
yeah,
back
because
to what I
it
said
looks like
earlier.
because it looks like it could be the case where it winds up ending in a stalemate because of whatever Yuji is do and Maru do, and then so it's like whatever they'll do, they are going to wind up having an effect on this fight, and then it'll come like a draw or like Maharaga like disappears for the reason, or like something that's gonna happen,
Right.
and then
Actually, I
it
just
winds up
realized the fight will
in the
continue
fight. Second now?
because the fight will continue because didn't Maru say that they're not going to take away cursed energy from the current sorcerers and Sumerians?
Yeah, it won't matter for this
They
fight.
did
Only
say
the
that.
future people from the
True.
future.
It's
Fair,
just
he did
fight-
say that.
generations,
Fight should continue then.
in theory.
Damn, that is true. So that probably means that okay, if that's the case, then there's a good chance that we won't see Yuka be alive because whatever. If that's the case, then let's say this tumor inside of her brain is cursed energy related. That's probably gonna stay there because he won't take it away.
I was gonna
Well,
actually
that's-
bring that up
that's-
because, like, I don't think
They-
that I think that tumor is just like regular like tumor. I think she just had
Yeah.
it. Like, I don't think it's anything like
I
mysterious or cursed spirit related. Like,
I don't know
talked
because
about
they
it,
said
but
I will.
they
I will
they
not
said
think
that
it's anything
the doctors didn't have any idea about what was really going on.
Yeah,
well,
but now
yeah,
it
but that's
feels-
like that's like normal shit with like medical science. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
like she's gone for like multiple opinions and stuff, and it's like it's just kind of been there, and it kind of got more
given the fact
severe.
I also feel like the main person that could have done weird shit was Mahito, and after these last two chapters go into what I donated, I do think Gege might be wrapping up now. I thought there was more potential going into a sequel
mean, the-
series, but now it feels
the-
like if they get rid of curse energy and shit,
I don't know,
and
there's
Mahito.
There's still potential. It just depends because
Mm.
obviously they had two options to pick from, but from the way that they were talking, it seems like they're going to pick neither of them and go for a potential third
Sure.
option.
Sure,
Right.
it's just
Because now
Yeah,
there's an
that-
issue
that
with, like getting rid of curse energy from Japanese people is not going to be enough to stop the curse energies from existing, for curse spirits from existing, which is
Because
going on with
that
Maru.
reminds
apparently.
me, like-
99% of negative curse energy comes from Japan, and 1%
Right.
comes from everywhere else.
Yes.
That also reminds me that like
mhm.
like I also linked that like the author comment that you Gege made, and I was like thinking like if you'd read like the author comment, it mentions that Gege wants to expand the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. So like whatever happens
maybe.
within the next 3 chapters, like it might relate to him branching out the universe in some sort of way for other
I would-
stories that he may explore.
I would hope so because it did it up until these last two chapters. It definitely felt like you could have set up a lot, especially before I feel like Yuji and Mahito had their conversation because going into these two chapters, a lot of the conversation, at least from what I saw and engaged with, was the idea like, okay, Mahito's waiting in the shadows doing something. Yuka's brain tumor is not really fully explained yet. We don't know what's going on with Yuka and Suji's dad. He's still missing. Yuji's kind of being, on the down low. He's not really interacting with people. But now after these two chapters, a lot of those things are kind of getting cleared up right here and now. And it feels like Gege's like definitely speeding along with these two chapters. So if the curse energy's gone, if he still wants to like do stuff later on that isn't
Mhm.
involved with Mahito, Yuji, Toto, or even like the main cast, that's fine. It's just I don't know where he's gonna fucking go because it's like, okay, what
We
what
go
would be like
abroad.
new ground zero?
Yeah, I'm about to say we go abroad because someone just
We
said
go
that this
abroad.
is like Modulo is essentially JJK 0. That's what he's saying. Like it's another 0 for the story or the series. So because the idea is that like again, most curse energy takes place in Japan. Not all curse energy. That's a fact. So they'll still exist somewhere on the planet. It's just that like they just won't be abundantly in Japan anymore. And then also too, what he says about the utilization of curse energies is very important as well. The idea that people were trying to find a way to make curse energy to a new energy form that they can use on a regular basis, things of that sort, and then the aliens should have held them out really, and harness that even better. But instead, now they're gonna lose the chance of ever having curse energy in the first place. So it's like, oh shit. Well, at least for future generations. So the problem is that now you're losing out on a major resource because you see the power of that resource where people were literally able to come from another planet to this planet via, across the vast of space and time via the mole and the curse energy. So it's like if we can do that shit, then you're losing out on so much human potential prosperity. But
Sure, but like
a small price to pay
next
for
story-
curses.
So the next story just gonna be like, damn, we lost a lot of cool shit. Like I don't know where, like what, like
But
it's
again,
kind of like
remember-
okay, if you got rid of quirks in My Hero, it's like I don't know what we do from there. It's like What
Okay,
would
but
the
Ziz,
story
remember,
focus
they
around?
said they're not taking away curse energy from the current sorcerers.
Yeah,
It's only the future
Yeah.
generations, people who aren't born
Okay.
yet.
What I do wonder though,
Essentially, rather than just like Thanos snapping curse energy out of existence, they're going to stagger it and phase it out naturally over time.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like a ticking clock, though, and kind of like rubs me the wrong way.
Well, no, like
What
it
I
is, but that's kind of the point. So people can adjust to it. Where people who live their lives now as it is, they're gonna be fine. But then in future generations, they won't have any curse energy at all. And then, but that's the thing, though. It's like then you also kind of create the situation where we have people that have innate heavenly restrictions, like Toji, where they're born with so many physical gifts and they're so much better than everybody else around them physically, which creates its own problem because they can also want to be evil too.
Toji,
Yeah, you got
like you also have like Mecha Maru, because he is also a heavenly
that too.
restricted user.
well, Mega
Right,
Maru
so
doesn't get that
he was-
love. Like he does not get that love, bro. He does
Mekamaru
not.
has the opposite heavenly restriction where he doesn't
His
get
body
physically
sucks.
buffed, but his cursed energy output is buffed because his entire range for his cursed energy is across. Was it all of Tokyo or was it all of Japan?
It was a big range.
I think so.
But
Yeah, it was a
but-
massive range.
it was the opposite, so it's like I
Yeah,
don't
it was
know
the
if
opposite
they're
heavenly
calculating that
opposite
here.
type, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot he
Right.
was moving like that. But Mega Maru, like, he just didn't have time to really try to. Well,
That's a
well,
lot of JJK characters and shit.
Yeah,
what I am
sure.
wondering though is like with what Yuji kind of said this chapter, this latest chapter with like, oh, he will probably be around for the next 300 years. I'm wondering if like the next series that comes up will be like somewhere in that
300
range,
years.
like a ways of like from like our current timeline. So it's
Mhm.
like, by then, if they do choose to get rid of like cursed energy, it's like, are we just gonna have
That's
like a
the thing.
whole like world of just people running around that are just like,
Superhumans.
I mean, they did kind of address that. Like, it won't be everybody that's like super crazy like Toji or whatever, but it's like,
Some
you know,
people are.
what will we?
I
What
think
will we be
even
doing? I
even
think they
if
have
there is
to stick with like cursed energy. I don't think that's gonna be a thing to
even
get
if
rid
there is
of.
a sequel series or not, I think the fact that Yuji's going to be around for another 300 years basically means that no matter what happens, he'll be able to see it through.
I kind of hope, in a weird way, he does kind of lose his immortality if this happens because.
Bro, where is Toto?
Bro,
Go ahead,
listen,
bro.
he's constantly
The fuck
teleporting
he's
around,
doing,
man. You know,
dude?
like how
Like, how does he know about the
sniper?
Kalions? Like, what are we talking
He's
about? How does he know
teleporting,
this
man.
shit?
He's
IQ.
yellow
What?
flashing the entire area.
Oh, they already
man.
told us his IQ. I don't know why.
No,
you
his
put it in.
IQ is a lie.
It's not a
No,
lie.
it's
not a
real,
meme.
man. He used
500
a
IQ,
binding
and yet you
vow
got
to
bitch
make
behind me
his
the last
IQ
second. Like, come on,
real.
bro.
Yo, you forget that he's connected to Takeda, bro.
True,
You forget
Takeda.
Okay, what are the? Oh wait. What are the odds that Toto is actually like the new Tengen?
No, Megami.
Very,
I think it's
very
Megami.
low.
I'd say there's more of a chance of Megami being the new Tengen.
Because we haven't heard jack shit about him.
Bro, where's Megami? Holy fuck, that's crazy.
I like the idea someone brought up that maybe how Yuji, Toto, and maybe even Megami are not being spotted by people. Maybe they're all like doing some like secret op shit. So like Megami could be using shadows to teleport people around, and then Toto can use his teleportation to get in and out of places. And then Yuji's
So
like
they're
hiding
strictly in the
Rosa.
shadows, just doing recon work, helping out Yuji when he needs help. That's okay. Yeah, I suppose. So. I mean,
They do mention that they are still connected to Jujutsu Society in some sort of way. So like
Right,
Toto
yeah.
he's mentioned that he's a retired sorcerer, but that doesn't mean that he's excommunicated himself from like the
Yeah.
whole entire thing.
no,
So
yeah, but no one
he
likes
has,
him. That's the thing. Like, no one
Yeah,
likes
just
Toto
people
at all.
don't like
So
him.
it's
That's
like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he could have like some connections to some people
Mm.
in some sort of way to get informed.
Also, yeah, hold on, real quick. Also, that reminds me too. What the hell was the point of Uyu again? Like Uyu had like the 3 kids or something, and you wanted to show them the fight or
So-
something. Like,
Let's just show he's a
So
freaky dude.
Uwe, when he talked to Deborah, he was like, basically, I want you to become like the next Sukuna and put the fear of God into people that are watching this fight, because then it's gonna make people want to work harder as Jujutsus. But now that Yuji's kind of doing his plan where like sorcery is gonna go away eventually, yeah, it does definitely feel like, oh well, sucks for you, Uwe, but I guess maybe some
the
people
thing is
are
like,
gonna grow.
yeah.
but like you also have the situation where like there's a possibility that they don't even go with the route of taking it away or
I hope
like
not.
giving
I
it
think that's too
giving
limited.
it to them. So
Why
like like has a still an opportunity to like do his machinations or whatever.
Sure,
His
yeah.
machinations. I think he
I
just
mean,
his
it's
life
doing
peaked in
something, man.
Shinjuku, and like he's just kind of fiending to get something on that level again. That's why he came over there.
He wants
Yeah,
to.
but it's like, so unless you can actually, the idea before we had to was that they could make the curse energy positive instead of negative.
Right.
But then it's like, well, how come they have to thought about that shit? And maybe okay, well, but like the reverse curse technique of a positive would be a negative. So ultimately, you know, you have still negative curse spirits that are running around.
Maybe.
But the idea though would be like, hold on though, how often could that be the case? Because it's still hard to do a reverse curse technique anyway, whether it be negative or positive in the alternate timeline. You know, so
It's like using Minority
and
World
even
to flip
to-
the results of like curse to
yeah,
positive,
yeah.
where like positive energy may be the norm now, but now curse energy is the extremely hard shit to do.
Right.
They did say that I think Yuji said in this chapter that curse spirits will still exist. So like I think he's talking about the types like the disaster curses, because like in a way, if I remember correctly, Hanami was noted as a cursed spirit, but she was also noted as a natural spirit as well.
Yeah.
So like there's cursed spirits that also exist in the world that are just innately natural, and they could spawn out of nowhere.
I wonder, can we use chaos
Like the
and
Kalyans a
harmony?
little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
kind
similarly.
of. Can
Yeah.
we
Kalyans
use?
are like they're like different though. They're like similar
Yeah.
but very different.
I was gonna
Not
say
explain
like,
how exactly, but they're just different.
can we
Like they like
use
an
curse?
actual entity. Like even when they talked about you know when they when they had that first conflict where the dude shot Cross, it's
Yeah.
like you're talking about like their bodies disappear when they die and stuff. It's like Kalyans they still
Kalyans
stay.
don't. Yeah.
Can
What's
we
up?
use curse? Like, can we use chaos and harmony to not get rid of curse energy or switch out positive energy, but could we switch out the effect of curse energy, and so instead of getting cursed spirits, could we just make Kalyans? Because Kalyans are chill. They just seem like they hang out and
But
chill and whatnot.
Well,
I
then
don't. They haven't
I mean,
stated.
it
They haven't
brings
stated
like
if like they're made from cursed energy though. Like if
I
Kalyans
know, but like,
Well,
can
the
we like
thing is, like,
use chaos and harmony like just to tweak them?
but like the problem like comes with like them having the same conflict on Sumeria, where like there's some tribes where they start to get attacked by the Kalyans, and then it creates that friction or whatever.
Right. You remember,
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
Kalyans attacked the Deskunte people. Like his daughter, the chieftain's daughter, died to a Kalyan. So
pretty much
as
no
long
different
as-
to what cursed spirits do. So
as long as the Skuntes don't
Yeah.
come to the planet, which that would be interesting in a sequel. If
But
they
like
find
it
a way
doesn't
to
have
get
to be
here.
distinct. It could be like similar in a way where like other humans are getting attacked by like whatever the new cursed spirits are.
All I'm saying
but
is
like
just
also the other tribe of humans like worship the cursed spirits. It
all I'm saying
causes
is
like
like,
the same
can you make
conflict.
them docile? Is what I was trying to say. Like in the same ish vein of Kalyans. Yes, Kalyans do kill non-Rumilians, the Deskuntes, but maybe they can use that as a model, and then make cursed spirits docile.
So make cursed spirits docile, like the Kalyans are, and for what? So hold on. Would that apply to people that can create them? So like, let's say Japanese folks. So let's say, for example, if you're a foreigner or something, and then you live in Japan, unless you're non-Japanese, would you get attacked by cursed spirit because you're a foreigner? But
No, I would
because
just say,
you
like,
don't
in
have any
general.
cursed energy,
I
or
would
just
say
in general?
like they're just positive.
Well, because
beings.
again, it's like the Kalyans aren't they're chill, but only to like a select few people or like to like the race, the Rumilians. That's it. They're not chill in general.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean,
They
as
just
long as
act
like
on
again,
their
I
own
feel like
accord.
as long as they word it right, because what they're doing already is a high IQ thing to try and like manipulate curse energy in like at least Japan for the most part and the Rumilians.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I feel like whatever the plan is ultimately gonna be, there's a lot of steps to this. Like we're gonna get some like culling game steps over here again with how this is gonna work. So if they're gonna go that far, I feel like you could math the shit out and make curse spirits docile and not hurt anyone. If they have the power to do it.
I don't know. I feel like there's always going to be situations where they're going to be hostile. Just based on how they operate.
Jogo did talk about like in his character, like he talks about like how he wanted cursed spirits to be the real humans, because the real humans aren't willing to face the truth to what they are, which creates Mahito. So like I'm thinking like, could it be in a way like in some sort of way what Mahito represents could be like the future for the cursed spirits, because like whatever Jogo and Hanami and Dagon desired, they wanted to be recognized as humans. And I remember Sukuna criticized them for that nature, instead of like, you know, burning everything away
Yeah,
and getting
they
what
said,
you desire or whatever. I
don't
can't
be
remember the
humans,
quote.
be a curse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mahito is the mirror to humans. So basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it could be related to that kind of concept where Gege might be going towards.
Hmm.
Okay, I mean that's possible. I mean, I'm not against the idea. Is that I feel like so. I mean, ultimately, I think that if we just take at face value and then we just kind of like have what they say be the case, then it could be the case where we just remove curse energy entirely. That's probably the safest bet, all things considered. Yeah, you get a few toads running around that could be evil, potentially, but you know that's a small price to pay. You argue, because again, the alternative where it's like you have people that are Japanese or have curse energy, them and them alone have curse energy, is gonna lead some really like source before too. It's gonna lead some like Eldian versus the world type shit. And on time.
Could you make curse energy into mole that naturally will now exist on Earth?
I was also thinking that.
Ooh, you make curse energy to mull.
Because mole
So
can
that way
convert
it's
curse energy into something else.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
a natural existing mineral, but maybe it won't have the same effect as people using curse energy, where it's like the people who use curse energy will make the intent to make curses, but because it's just an object, it won't produce curses or some shit like that. I don't know.
I like that idea. Okay.
And then you can travel in space. See now
See,
if
now
you
we're
do
thinking.
that, now Gege,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have my
yeah.
attention.
Now I'm thinking. Yeah. Now I'm thinking. Though you would still need curse energy to be utilized by Jujutsu users, but yeah, if all the curse energy winds up existing as mull, so that would be like. Though to be fair, I guess maybe not like to the same extent because mull is a Sumerian thing, and it's like probably more refined per se. Because the curse energy, remember, it's like the curse spirits themselves aren't really Kalians, but they're close to Kalians. So kind of like the same thing here, where like it is mole, but not necessarily mole in the same vein. But either way, though, like you know, it would be kind of nice to see something like that happen. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Curse
I mean
energy
it's something.
is something
Because then
else.
it's still a resource.
We
Right.
still have the issue of the cursed spirits to deal with. So.
Well, maybe it could be like again, like the idea of if you take curse energy into mole, the curse spirits that already exist, they're not gonna go anywhere until like you know you deal with them or whatever. But you just stop making more curse spirits by doing that.
But if we change curse energy into mole, then how does that change the entire power system of Jujutsu?
You would then have to make stuff from mole. So like in the future, if they wanted to, I have no idea, like fucking fight against, let's say, a heavily restricted user because they no longer have cursed energy, you would have to like refine mole into weapons that can do shit.
It's definitely possible, yeah.
I don't see the cursed energy removal thing happening though. I just feel like although it could open like new opportunities, I think that as a whole to like downscale Jujutsu like as a whole, like the whole scale of the series. So I feel like it's not gonna be like what they end up going with.
Yeah, so like if they remove
do.
it, then it's over. Pretty much. It's like if they remove curse energy entirely, then there's a good chance we're not gonna have any sort of like sequel story after this because it's like, well, yeah, because it's now gone. Unless it's gonna be something where like my theory was that okay, they could remove it. Let's say they could remove it, but it only applies to Japan, where now curse energy because okay, like it's let's say if you turn off if it's like a dam, and then let's say you try to like allocate the water elsewhere. The curse energy flow be the same thing, where it has to go somewhere else. Ideally, like the curse energy production is more of like a natural byproduct of like how the universe operates in this world. So if it has to happen no matter where, then it could be happening elsewhere in the world. That's why I mentioned the America thing, where like it could be a sequel where like you have it now take place in America because that's where you have like the most sorcerers now, and then you kind of address what the hell happened. You know, with certain parties that we got in JJK. That's what I thought could be possible here, like in earnest, because it's not because it addresses certain talking points and then keeps curse energy alive, but in a new way in America.
Bro,
that's you know
Americans curse energy. We're gonna make cryptics and shit, man. Don't do that.
As it
I'm
stands, we
just
know there are
saying.
sorcerers
Nuke
in
Kaisen
we know there are sorcerers in Kenya and America.
Right.
and Pakistan. I think they said because I think someone posted it in the VC thing that there was like a map.
Yeah, because Miguel's ancestors
Yes.
are in Kenya, yes, and then Momo, the blonde-haired girl from Kyoto, her father is an American sorcerer. She's half
Yeah,
American, half Japanese.
It's American, Japan, Africa. I think a little bit of like Saudi Arabia, Pakistan. I think
Yeah,
some places near China, I think might have some as well based on the map. So
Cole
they
just
exist.
wants
It's
to know
just
what happened
1%.
to Remy. He just wants to know what happened to Remy.
Crimson
Of course,
says,
you know, Remy,
listen,
she was
Remy
baddie,
is
but she was
obviously,
also
of course.
baddie.
Well, hold on, wait. But on the real though, why is that a puppet that's just left out in the open? Like, hey, like they were captured. Like I think it was America and Russia. Like I think maybe France too. I forget. Like,
Yeah, he made them all go in ghetto.
yeah, like they all get in. They all went in there during the culling games. They all stole
That is one
sorcerers,
of the
and then that's
most-
it. Just end of story.
Gege, and realistically, Gege wanted to avoid going in deep with like the intervention stuff in Japan. Like he started it, and then he's like, okay, I don't want to do all of this because this seems like it's too much.
Yeah.
And then he
It
just
just
stopped
made it
talking
sound like
about
they
it.
got their ass whoops after a little bit, and then Angel showed
Yeah.
up, saved one dude, and that's about it.
He pretty much just converted it to like Kenjaku just wanting as
Yeah, but
much
that's like
people as
fucking-
possible to be like to increase the curse energy inside of the culling games. That's like the whole reason why he brought them in.
Oh shit! Nekomamushi's voice actor passed away.
Yeah, it's real sad.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah.
He passed away at 83 due to a heart attack.
Mm.
No
Good.
more
Damn.
Goronyao.
But I'm not surprised though, because people like once you get past like 70, it's like okay, it's possible, you know.
Especially in Japan.
Yeah, with the work culture, yeah, for sure. That's why I always worry about things like voice actors and actors passing away just due to old age and them being so pivotal in the industry. Yeah.
It was only 7 months ago that the voice actor for Arashi passed away as well.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
I think it was August last year.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said real quick that Toto got that Hector Salamanca set up to teleport now. The fuck, bro? I didn't watch I didn't watch Better Call Saul. No.
What?
No, I don't know how he was moving in Better Call Saul. I know Hector Salamanca, wheelchair bound, can't fucking move, has the bell, ding that shit like 19 times. That's all I remember. I haven't seen Prime Hector Salamanca.
Listen, I will definitely say if you ever need something to watch on your reaction day, obviously you got a bunch of shit to go through, but
Too much
Better
shit,
Call
yeah.
Saul would be funny for you to watch.
That's something I do want to watch. I ain't gonna lie to you, but there's a few shows I never actually there's a few primetime shows I've always watched, but then I never finished. I never finished like The Wire. It was just too long. I never finished Better Call. Well, actually, I never started Better Call Saul. I did finish Breaking Bad, but
Damn, really?
yeah,
Wow.
of course,
Damn.
of course, it's Breaking
Never
Bad.
saw them cook. That's a shame.
No, I did finish it.
No, wait. Are you saying you finished Breaking Bad, or are you?
Yeah,
Saying you
I
finished?
did. I did.
Okay, all right.
I didn't finish. Yeah, I did not finish The Sopranos. There's a bunch of shows I didn't finish. A bunch of shows. But yeah. So either way, back to JJK. So I think right now, when we think about the future of the story, yeah, it could be ending relatively soon, like in earnest. I don't know. So the interesting part about what Sugi, I thought for sure he was gonna actually cut down Maru, but I guess the idea that he kind of got from grandma really like reined in what he was doing, like against, right, instinctively. Yeah, simply Kaisen, right, instinctively, which is rare for Gege. Like, really, huh?
Yeah, Maki really regrets what happened, and I can't. I don't remember if it was like a previous chapter, but I think it was mentioned somewhere where she wanted to discuss something with her mother before instead of killing her.
Mm-hmm.
She said like, "Why did you say like don't go or something
back?
like that?" Yeah, or come back, right? Yeah, she said some line, and then that always got to watch that line.
Yeah. Well, but like aside from that, like she thought she didn't really think through in that situation when she killed their mom. She just did it because like
you think
she's acting on
she's in the moment.
It's because Ma asked her to destroy it all, so she was still in that like mindset of
She was
just taking everybody out.
She was still
very emotionally locked in at that point.
So it's like now she's had all these years to actually reflect and regret about what she did and like what happened in that whole situation. It's like fair to see, like, you know, she's over here crying and shit too.
Could it have gone differently if, you know, things were slightly different? Like, what if she brought Megumi, maybe, which was the original plan? Like, could
Megumi pulls
Megumi
up,
have done
summons
shit?
Maharaga, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say maybe just talk some shit down, but hey, listen, you know, I summon with the sacred treasure. I don't know if they're gonna do shit if that happens.
Maharaga summons Megumi,
Maharaga's
bro.
he's about to
Yeah,
summon Megumi.
Maharaga summons divine silver general Megumi, bro. That's what happens. Yeah.
Silver General
Yeah,
Megumi. Bro, listen, yeah, I
That's
mean,
some shit,
Like
dude.
honestly,
Potential, man.
there's like a high possibility where like Megumi does show up and then Maharaga just stops what he's doing
that
because
would be
like
crazy. That would be crazy.
For
I'm not gonna
what?
lie. Like
Because-
he's mastered, because the idea is like, I
Once
think no
Maharaga
one's-
is summoned, he's going to commit his mission. Unless there's some weird roundabout bullshit where it's like, oh, well, what if actually another person summons Maharaga for their own purposes? Can it be two Maharagas, or does Maharaga
Right.
have to stop the current contract and he has to go into a new contract for the new summoner and do whatever they got to do? Like, brother.
Yeah,
I was
the
gonna say, like,
question.
no one's ever tamed him except Sukuna, but maybe Megumi maybe could now tame
Megumi
him
off
on
screen tamed Maharaga.
No,
Comes there,
like,
Maharaga,
the thing
chill.
is, like, it's like because Sukuna operated in Megumi's body, right, and he did all that stuff. There's a chance where like he's like figure it out.
He still has the card. He still has it.
Wait. But didn't Maharaga get destroyed in the Gojo Sukuna fight?
Yeah, so a new
Yeah, he did.
Maharaga
Yes.
always appears. So like when a Maharaga dies or like the user dies, there's always a new Maharaga. It goes back to zero.
It's also
so that's
like that.
Yeah, that
that,
it
like,
differs from the other Shikigami. Yes.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if that theory would work.
There's-
But like
There's
if
also
he could
the
tame
thing
him because
like-
he's part of Sukuna or was, that would make sense.
There's also the thing that's stated like early on Jujutsu Kaisen where Kamo notes that like there could be more than one 10 Shadows user, unlike
Yes.
the Limitless and the Six Eyes. So like the 10 Shadows could operate differently, where like it could have multiple 10 Shadow users.
Multiple Megumis, people running the same train on Maharaga. Interesting. Okay.
Well, it's also like the Kamo shit that we talked about the other week before. It's like, you know, there could be also multiple blood piercer users walking
sure.
around and shit.
Sure.
Which I again now
Unless, but,
again going back to what I said, I do feel like the sails of the wind are kind of like dampened a little bit, because like if this happens, it's like I don't know if we're ever gonna see anything cool with the Kamo technique now going forward, or you know, it feels like with this chapter with Rika, I think Rika really is gone because of the themes of getting rid of curse energy and shit. So kind of sad. There was a lot of
Well, that's the
potential
thing.
there.
The ring that Rika was contained in is being used as a fuel to power
Yeah.
what Maru and Yuji are doing.
Yeah.
So once
That's the power.
Once it's done, it's gone basically.
Yeah,
I know,
curse
but
energy.
Rika, when she was standing over him, looked like she was actually just gone, which I'm like, damn, we really just sacrificed her for one little moment. Damn, that's great.
Yo, the
Bro,
memes
divine
of
general
Maharaga
Megumi.
summoning
She-
Megumi are hilarious, dude.
Yo, listen,
Yo,
I'm not
the
gonna lie, he
reverse-
would gain his aura back. He
That's
really would gain his aura back in
insane.
those days.
I'm gonna
Nah.
summon Megumi.
What would be his thing?
Hilarious.
Nah, I
Yo,
adapt.
Cole,
Nah,
check,
I.
check,
what
check
the
this
fuck?
agenda in the chat too.
Nah,
just
I
realized.
potential or something over here.
Yeah, now I have potential.
I have potential.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna perform my.
There are legit people
Black
think
Flash
though
will-
Maharaga,
Yeah,
if he
Black
adapts
Flash,
enough, he
Black
could
Flash.
do a domain expansion.
It's a Utah agenda.
They all want to read. What the fuck is this? Dude, there's so many.
Wait, what
funny
is
ass
this,
memes.
dude? Bro, so many clips, man.
I'm able to perform Black Flash at will.
Yes, my anti-black flash at will technique I have used since the Heian
The
era.
Heian era.
You mean our anti-black flash at will
Black
technique?
Flash technique.
Oh, that
Did you
reminds
just
me. The
copy
whole,
it?
Did you just copy his technique? Our sorcerer is quite
the whole,
advanced.
You
the whole
mean
Christmas
our
present
assist?
right now
He just
with
loops.
the Chaos and Harmony thing. Do you remember the official art we got for Maru?
Yeah.
Refresh
Oh
what?
yeah.
All coming
Oh,
back.
Yeah,
the
they officially-
ring. True.
Yeah,
True.
all coming back.
Is that chaos? Is not chaos? Is that curse energy that could be made into a ring?
The world is in his
Wait, hold on,
hands.
time
What's he
out.
doing?
In this old picture that Zelen posted, why did they mention them? Why do you mention the Middle East? I'm
What?
confused.
Hmm?
Kenjaku mentions the optimization of curse
Because the
energy.
sorcerers. Yeah,
There's
because
some
there's
in the Middle
sorcerers
East?
there.
Yeah,
If you
'cause
remember,
in
he was
Kenjaku-
going to
Really?
he was going to different countries. From he went to China, he went to America.
Yeah, America.
America.
Yeah.
He went to Russia, I'm pretty sure, and then there's like the map on here. I think are the
Wait,
places
Angel's
they
from the
went.
really Angel is from the Middle East. I did not get that vibe at all.
Well,
For sure.
and also Kenjaku did get that cursed spirit from the Middle East that he went up against the White House in, where it was the elephant thing. Or not the Middle East. He went to
The
India. He went to
Ganesha-
India. He
the-
went to
the-
India
yeah,
to get the elephant thing.
The Ganesha curse spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was showing the countries on video the potential of cursed energy. He was showing them
Yeah.
clips of sorcerers from Japan.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Flesh and blood, humans begins
there are places that definitely has curse energy outside of Japan. It's just very few.
So
and far
wanted to,
Yeah.
since we're talking about that, like I also wanted to point out, like Gege hasn't gone in depth to the reason why cursed energy specifically appears the most in Japan and why it produces
It just does.
the most sorcerers
Manga,
on the
that's
planet.
If there's a source, then you'd think maybe they could call off the source, where that is. Like maybe
Well, like-
some
I mean,
sort of,
in that-
you know, like in some series, there's certain degrees of ley lines that exist, where ley lines have certain energy, like veins, energy veins. Maybe there's energy vein in Japan
Yeah.
that
Like
allows them to have their souls be mutated to the point where they can make curse energy. Maybe they can cut that off potentially, but that's something that we've never like really, what was the what was it? Tengen's barriers necessary for optimizing curse energy. The only ones capable of becoming sorcerers through Tengen's optimization curse energy are humans of this country. Okay,
Well,
so
yeah, 'cause
only
Tengen
Japan.
became such a transcended being that his curse technique literally just became one with the environment of Japan. But he
Right.
also has set up like certain areas of Japan that will fall into his barrier. So it wasn't like one massive circle. It was like ley lines, like you were saying, throughout Japan that he set up.
Right.
Or they set up, excuse me.
Yeah, like they haven't really got, like Gege hasn't really gone like in deep to the history of the cursed energy, like upbringing and source. Like I'm starting to think like it's probably intrinsically tied to the Japanese culture and like them producing negativity in a way, like their work culture has
Cryptic.
like
Oh yeah,
has
definitely.
like
There's some
yeah,
meaning behind
that
it.
kind
That's
in,
pretty.
in that kind of manner.
That's pretty cryptic. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's pretty.
I'm
And
just
if you
saying,
gave that
like,
shit
it
to
could-
America, we're gonna be fucking screwed.
there has to be a reason why, like specifically Japan, like breeds the most sorcerers and cursed energy and whatnot. Like it probably stems intrinsically to
More
like,
often than not, it's a matter of fact of just how that's how the world works. Unless Gege wants to address that now, where he could do that. Where okay, if there's actually a source, I think you just call off that source. But again, the problem is that either way, the end result is you lose out on curse energy. That's the ultimate issue for them. Where it's like okay, like you lose on. That's why I'm trying to like think of alternatives where you could either manipulate it to where it's more positive, and so you have, let's say, guardians, or like you have good spirits instead of bad curse energy, or let's say there's a way to where you can have it stored in a unique location, so it can be utilized for, let's say, fuel later on, something of that sort. But they're not like right now. It's about just eliminating all. Because again, like you just can't have people that have that are running around with curse energy. That everyone can do that. But then at the same time, once you remove it, you're gonna have a few guys that are like Toji running around, and some that could be some pretty bad hombres. So it's like shit,
Yeah, the main reason it's concentrated in Japan is
Tough.
primarily because of Tengen's barriers keeping it all in.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, interesting. So Tengen's reason why is wait. So if they undid the barriers, they'd be more global. But hold on. So then there'll be less spirits in Japan, but they'd be more global.
Here's the thing, right? Like there has been Jujutsu sorcerers, like how old is? Well, Tengen has
Well,
been
He's
there
in the
since-
Heian era, but actually
Tengen is
Kenjaku is way
500
older than that.
At least 500 years old, Tengen.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
'cause
on.
Kenjaku-
So cursed spirits
like,
existing in
Jujutsu
Japan
Sorcery
in mass
exists
is new?
I
Wait,
think
what'd you
it's gone up
Well-
because of
well-
stuff.
Well, we know because of the Heian area, which was 1,000 years ago. It existed back then. So,
Yeah,
and that was classed as the golden age of Jujutsu sorcery. So
but like
Yeah, by
Jujutsu
Sukuna,
probably
but-
existed before then.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's apparently it's existed even before that.
All right, someone said he's 1,000 plus years old. Okay, so 1,000. So he's actually he predates the Heian era then.
Yeah, and then also Kenjaku's older than him. And then that one spirit or person that he summoned, Durva, is like from like he's from like the goddamn early ancient days of Japan, and he had
Yeah,
cursed
Druv was like
curses.
The bug dude?
Yeah, he
No,
was
not the bug dude. The guy that Yuji or not Yuji, Yuta off screened in his culling game area.
Yeah, the one that you were
Yeah.
gassing up, like when you reacted the first time,
The
like
old
you
guy.
said he was like kind of
Yeah,
the bug dude.
stupidly cracked.
Yeah,
No,
Druv.
bug
No,
was
not the
someone else.
bug. It
Ghost
was-
Lord was his own thing.
Hold on, someone
Durva.
grabbed
I got
a
something like
picture
that.
of him.
Brother, it's the bug dude.
That's not the
No,
bug
No, it's not. It's not the
dude.
bug.
Oh,
No,
this
no, it's
dude.
not. It's not the
It's
bug.
the old guy.
This dude.
Isn't the
Yeah, you
old
were
guy the
gassing him
bug?
up
Oh,
crazy.
gotcha. Oh.
No, there was 4 people outside of Yuta that were in there. It was Ryu.
Yeah, you were
it was
gassing up this
Uru,
guy.
the bug dude, and Durva.
Oh wait, the bug dude's been got. Okay. I could have swore that he was the same thing. Okay, let me see.
No,
Derv, Lakdwala. Oh
he's from, like,
yeah,
he's from the early
Lakdwala.
days. He was gassing
Oh
him up.
my god, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
no, he
from
was
the
him.
early
He-
days of
Yeah.
Japan.
He
Like,
he
he's
he
like
was.
Civil War of Wa was 2nd century AD.
Yes, second
Yeah,
century.
bro.
Like, this is
Second
some
century
old,
AD, dude.
baby,
Yeah, dude.
old.
Yeah,
He's-
there is some crazy law that predates the Heian era.
And mind you, Kenjaku just had him, so that also shows how old Kenjaku is.
Also, to
So
note,
Kenjaku
like,
had this
he
guy. They're like he
participated-
predates. He probably so Kenjaku does predate Tengen. That's for sure. But then Kenjaku
But, like-
probably lived in a time period where like. Okay, because they want to know, considering just how they have the technology back then. But cursed energy probably, as Japan's like the main center of it, but probably flowed throughout like the entire world way more abundantly. But then got rained because of Tengen.
Yeah,
which is weird. Like what?
I don't know. Gege didn't do all that world.
Gege
building
needs
like
to
that.
I
talk
mean,
about that stuff in like a
entirely
new
possible
story.
the next
Ancient
couple of
Japan,
chapters,
the
get
Yaoi
mentioned.
period of 180 AD, dude. Niggas 180
Drew.
years off of Jesus.
Bro, listen,
Like,
man.
brother.
Crazy time period.
He
for
deserved
Japan.
glaze. You know, he
Yeah, you were
He
deserved
did
glazing
deserve
him
Blade,
in
it's
your
just he
first
didn't do shit.
in your first reaction.
You
Yeah,
were,
he
you were
deserved it.
definitely hyping him up.
He
Yeah,
deserved
you
it.
were
Actually,
hyping him up crazy.
He deserved it.
This is
He
the
did.
thing, you see, a Heian era prequel would go crazy.
People do want that. They
I'm
genuinely,
We still
want.
Still
Yeah,
want
they-
that.
Yeah, we still want that. Also, to note, this guy participated in a culling game before the one that we know
Yes.
of.
Yes.
So this is like the second culling game technically.
This was
Yeah.
during
I don't know who
the
started off the first
Yo.
one.
kid you
Derv
not.
definitely did. He did 2 culling games. Like of course I'm gonna glaze his ass.
He probably did the first calling game, to be honest.
Well, that's the thing
Like
you have
the
to remember.
first
This
ever
is,
calling
this, is,
games.
this is Kenjaku's 3rd attempt because he's already killed 2 Six Eyes users in the past.
Did he kill him or
Oh,
did they
okay.
kill him? I thought it was the other way around.
I think he killed one at birth and dealt with it quickly. I
Yeah,
think the
Cole,
other
look-
one
Yeah, his
managed-
second
the other one
incarnation. Yeah, true.
Look in VC. This is the era that is the Yaoi period or whatever it's called during the Civil War. It's like
The
you know in
Yaoi
Naruto.
period.
But you,
like,
that don't
Alex-
call that. Yo, don't call that. Don't call that.
That's
bro.
what it's
Yeah.
spelled. I don't know what to
No,
tell
no,
you.
no, 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 no. The Yaoi, okay?
Sure,
All right.
sure.
The Yaoi. There's the I.
It's-
Yeah, it's not Yaoi.
it's
All right. The
Whatever,
Yaoi.
whatever,
I'm
whatever,
getting-
whatever. Listen,
Is
it's
I'm
like
getting-
Funnily enough,
Kaguya.
if you go funnily enough, if you go into Wikipedia, if at the top of the article says not to be confused with Yaoi, then a link to
There
the
we go.
Yaoi
All
article.
right, thank you, thank you,
Oh,
Wiki.
they-
My point is, it's like Kaguya from Naruto, like that kind of
Holy
time
shit,
period.
dude.
the Kaguya filler, yeah.
Yeah,
Quote,
like
unquote.
where you have
So this is
They're
the
like breaks
Yaoi
and stuff.
period. Yeah.
like
nah,
ancient
dude.
Japan shit.
Yeah, brother.
Speaking of
like,
which,
come on.
yo, Gege has not touched the Ainu
Bronze.
at all in this series. He hasn't
Yeah,
went to
why
Hokkaido.
should
Hokkaido
they
is just
be touched?
not touched. They call it a sacred land. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why it's sacred.
Yeah, they call
Yeah,
it
like
the
Hokkaido has like
sacred
really
land.
no influence. Like for some reason, it has no real like issues with curse
It
spirits.
has
like
its
that.
own barrier.
Well, isn't
Like,
Hokkaido
they
like
have their own
in real
barrier.
life considered a
Whatever.
sacred land in Japanese culture?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like a different group of people that live there. Like if you watch
don't know why.
Golden Kamui, they go over that a little bit. Like it's kind of like Native Americans.
They
for
have their
us in
Winkamis,
America.
and so their Winkami spirits like fucking deny the curse spirits. Whatever, like, who knows, right?
They got the
Like, no one knows,
Naruto
yeah.
and Ghost of Yote too.
The
Mm,
lion
yeah, Yose?
dogs are up
Okay.
here.
Yes, yeah, you're right. But,
So
yeah, essentially,
Yuki
different
says
people.
we have to break up for curse energy, and then Geto says no, it's about optimizing curse energy. I feel like Geto's fucking right though. I'm like in the
No,
long term, I
Joshua?
think he's right.
For the sake of the series, yeah, I kind of agree with him, but yeah.
It'd be more interesting if Geto is right, but I feel like somehow they're gonna still do what their thing.
Is it possible to where Yuji can actually undo all this in the future if he feels it's wrong?
Probably
Uh,
not.
I don't know, man. That's a lot
I
of
feel
work.
like that's outside of.
Because this is only possible right now with Mahito and then
Mahito
Maru's
plus
technique.
Kai and plus Maru, true.
I
And
feel
it's
like
like
that's
also the
outside of
amount of-
Yuji's wheelhouse to do anything like
But, like,
that.
didn't-
Like he cuts.
Didn't
Right now.
Yeah, didn't Maru call him like the arbiter of this? He was gonna make him the arbiter.
Well, he's like more of like a representative, like for the Earthlings, and like kind of being a witness.
He is,
to
but then if
what's
you
going
remember
No,
on.
but
what
only if he this happens only if Yuji allows it to happen.
Yeah, he needs what do you call it? Like his permission to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Okay.
it's a factor into his technique actually being able to do this entire process.
Because like
that goes through.
usually 300 years in the future, if he does live that long, he's gonna have probably insane techniques and utilization of what he can do. So
Another 300
I'm thinking about it
years,
now.
yeah.
It's like, could Yuji in the future get to the point where he can do what we saw in the last chapter, where it's like, I don't know how they did this, but like they're able to like go into the corridor of the dream world or something through a veil, and
Yo,
then they're
can
just
we-
able
can
to
we-
just be there. Like I don't know how
can
that
we talk
happened,
it-
but if
we
Yuji
talk
is like a Kalyan in some
how
sense, because he was compared to a
broken-
Kalyan, maybe
Hold on,
if the
hold on.
Oh, I'm just saying.
My bad.
Oh, what's up?
Oh yeah, no,
I'll
go
wait.
ahead, Cole.
So I was just saying that okay,
Yeah, I'll
maybe you could have you because Yuji before was compared to a Kalyan by one of these Sumerian dudes, like that thug guy. So I'm wondering in the
Yeah.
future if he actually like if the Kalyan is the reason why they can go inside of this dream world shit through a current. Maybe you could have the same thing happen in the future too, where like, he just go into a dream world like where he wants to. Sukuna could kind of do that when we saw Jogo die. He was just there, like, just chilling. Like, what's up, dude? Like, you're strong.
I was also gonna say.
So-
was that the
Use-
cursed realm
is-
though? I forget.
It's
I thought it was
the
a dream
dream
world.
world.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
dream
it's
realm
like the
that
place
Geto
between
talked
life
about.
and death or some shit.
Right.
I was gonna
It's
say
Wait, I thought it was
maybe-
Like, all
Maru's
souls pass
technique
here.
that's doing this.
I think
No,
Maru
but, like,
has. I think
who
Maru
the
has
hell
the
knows?
ability to manipulate and go into that realm. However,
Like you have to
the Kalyan
to
might be
remember
able
that-
to.
Kenjaku was able to go in it as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
At
So
will.
it has to do with barriers in some sort
Yeah.
of way. Because Kenjaku is a master on the level of Tengen when it comes
Yeah,
to
he's
the
They
barrier
do a
technique.
lot.
Kenjaku is second to Tengen in terms of
Yeah,
barrier technique.
Kenjaku
Yeah, their
said
knowledge
that.
is crazy because again.
So it's possible that you could go
mean,
into
Tengen
the
said
third
that.
realm if you have like proficiency on the level of those two,
I was also
which
gonna
is
say,
crazy. Like I was gonna say, like people do not talk about like how broken chaos and harmony is. Like
No,
really is
I mean,
broken.
they're no, I
It's
have. They're actually bananas. Like, I don't
don't
say,
think
like-
anybody. I
Also,
don't think
you're
anybody doesn't think it's
manipulating the
broken.
laws back and forth, and then also you're just getting guided by destiny to do shit. It's like that's crazy.
That shit is
Like,
crazy.
I have to assume that so much of the chaos that we're seeing in chapter 21 is because of harmony and chaos just making things happen like sporadically and randomly.
Yeah.
But then also it's
Yeah.
done for the sole purpose of making sure that the right players are there at the right time to do what they need to do to make this happen. So it's like he's able to know things about Yuji, what Yuji intends to do because he's in the dream world, but also because of chaos and harmony too. It's like
No, I think this is a
Maru
third
just
eye,
knows
isn't it?
shit now.
It's funny
the
too
third
because.
eye?
it's
Oh
funny
yeah,
too
yeah, like
because-
his Jagana yaps sometimes. He just
Yeah.
says shit.
I think it is a mixture of a lot of things, like the world that they're in now, the third eye. But I'm gonna be real, yeah. Chaos and harmony seems to be like this omniscient ability that's getting pretty fucking disgusting on what it can give to
God, this
Maru.
is just Boruto,
But-
isn't it? We're bringing omniscience and omnipotence into this.
What
We're
the
not
fuck is
talking about
Boruto doing?
No, it's
Let's
not.
not
It's
let's
not
not
like that.
let's not bring up Boruto.
I was gonna say though, it's funny though with how busted the chaos and harmony is, because like literally when they were looking for Yuji beforehand, people were like, "Oh yeah, they should just use Maru's technique to find him," and like
Yeah,
literally
it
that's
was-
what just
people were
happened
saying that.
this
Yeah.
past chapter. It's like he could just bring people together and find things and like
Right.
enter the cursed realm, find Mahito. Like Mahito's there chilling, thinking he's cool, waiting for Yuji to die and shit. Nope, I found you, bro.
It
Getting
just
spawn
got
camped.
summoned here. Now, to be
Yeah.
fair, you know,
Spawn
obviously, obviously, Rika told him something too, but we just know what that is right now. That's important. And then also,
I
like,
feel like Rika might
okay,
have
so,
told
like-
him that like to use her energy for like the part
Maybe.
of it.
maybe.
Maybe.
But hold on, but remind me though. So, remind me, just remind me, okay? What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on with this ship? Like, where was the ship always there, or did it just happen to be there?
No,
Like
it's,
near Deborah.
it's
Like, did it
weird.
travel? Like, did Deborah summon the ship? Like, I was so confused. Like, did the ship
I
just
think-
move because the
I think
Kion
the
moved
ship-
it, or Maru moved it, or like both, and they went near Deborah for some weird
So-
reason?
So the Kalyons, or I'm sorry, the Romulians are near Tokyo because I remember there was one guy on the ship that started this whole conflict because he said he could feel cursed spirits were dying somewhere
Yeah.
nearby,
The old dude.
and then that like makes them all go down into Tokyo. So they're somewhere near Tokyo. They were in a field area, but I guess maybe he just brought it over, like he somehow moved it over. I'm not really sure, but I guess that's what happened.
I think through I think what possibly Maru somehow talked to the Kalyan, and then the Kalyan responded and then moved it near
Deborah.
Deborah somehow. So like because like Deborah says like something along the lines of mentioning I can't remember, but he mentions Maru moving the ship or something
He
like
says,
that.
"Was that
before.
Maru? I see."
Yeah.
And then, the barrier. Actually, something like that too. Domain expansion. Like, what the fuck?
I also, someone said in the comments, we're talking about how powerful Maru's technique is, but then they say, if Maru explained their power, will it get even stronger? I have no
Yes.
idea.
Oh,
that would
yeah,
be crazy.
I mean, potentially,
Yes.
it works the same way as Earth
If
Sorcery.
it works the same way, which it sounds like it does,
The answer
yeah,
is yes.
his
Yes,
ability
the
could
answer
get
is yes.
stronger. So maybe
Yes.
if he explains it to Yuji as he's doing the thing, it's gonna get even stronger. So that's how they could actually.
But that's
use
if he
it.
knows the technique itself. Like, does he know that's even a thing? You know, like, all he knows.
It's very unclear what is like, because there's clearly things that aren't known that about what cursed energy can do by the Sumerians, but
Mhm.
like then there's things that like, oh, we just know this is a thing.
Yeah, they're really tapped into it. It's like the Chimera ants and with Nen. It's like
There's
they
certain
don't know how to
basic-
use all of it, but they're like weirdly good
Yeah,
at syncing up.
Because
Some
I feel
stuff.
like Marlo, I feel like Marlo knows a lot now because he's in the dream realm. Like, because you just kind of saying how like it was kind of convenient how you knew all these things because he's in the dream realm. So it's like, remember, like he's like, oh yeah, it's about like who are you? Like he doesn't say like I want to know your name, but Marlo kind of knows. Well, okay, yeah, my name is Marlo. Like he just kind of knows these things off rip because of the dream world, sort of like, I guess like being in this realm is affecting his state of knowledge somehow. I love it.
I guess.
This fucking goddamn monster over here. I don't know what's going on.
He just
That
takes
double,
away the wheel.
that double page spread of Yuji, the cubes, Cole, the cubes.
Yeah, the
Cubes were definitely cool, man.
phenomenal.
I love how
bro.
he's not even striking a pose. He's just standing there
Well,
menacingly.
Yeah,
A
he
lot of
had
people
it
are also
the
saying he's
entire
either
time
moving
hands in
so.
pocket.
He is
He's-
quite
he-
literally, once again, he is copying what Sukuna did.
calling Mahito weak is
Yeah. He's copying.
and the
Sukuna, but-
cubes, man.
but, like,
Jesus,
he's
the
moving so
cubes.
quickly and also not activating it normally, and yet he's able to do that much damage.
He did it
Crazy.
without
Yuji-
chanting, without moving, without hand seals. He just did it.
Yeah, his hands were in his pockets. He didn't even put a hand seal up. And the thing is like this him like completely obliterating Mahito just like it just mimics what what Sukuna does to Jogo and what Gojo did to Jogo.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
man.
Well, it is
Yeah.
more so mirrors what Sukuna did to Kashimo. Kashimo
Yeah, I was
got-
about to say.
Yo,
I mean,
why?
Mahito is one of the
Waffle.
true waffle
Boy,
Dude.
yes.
No, we can't do that here. No,
Cole's favorite restaurant,
Yeah,
Waffle House.
yeah.
we can't do that here. We can't slander Kashimo here.
You
Shots
It's not a
fired.
slander if it's the truth.
you can't-
It's
yeah,
like it's like multiple stacks of waffles right there. Like
Yeah, listen. I
Kashimo
like
went
waffle
into lightning form and he put on a show against Prime Sukuna. Calm down, boys. Okay,
okay.
Still missing a finger, but you know.
doesn't matter. So Prime.
Prime
He had-
minus 1%.
He had the body shit. Okay, like it offsets it. We're fine.
And the
Yeah,
seafood.
95% Sukuna. 95%.
Yeah, he got a 95 on his grade. That's pretty good.
It's so funny though, like literally like they say domain expansion, you can counter it, you know, either by doing simple domain or by doing your own domain expansion. Yuji just sits there, hands in pockets.
Yeah, Yuji's just fast.
fucking
They
slashes,
forgot the
bro.
third option.
Well, okay, he
He's
didn't use domain
fast.
expansion. Like so, like he didn't have time to use domain expansion. Mahito, he
It's
just kind of
just
gets
dice or a
right. He just
No,
got
yeah.
he just
I mean, it's not,
dismantled.
it's not, he didn't have time. He just didn't.
Yeah, you didn't have time. Yeah, because his tongue gets
he
cut off,
doesn't
his fingers
need
get
this
cut
shit,
off.
man.
You're right. Like he
You're
does
so
the
fucking
I
auto.
think Yuji didn't need to
All
do
that's
that.
near him is
didn't-
all that's near him is auto transfiguration. That's it.
Also, this is 100% a callback to Shibuya,
Yeah.
where
I
when
think-
Mahito activated his domain against Yuji and Todo, Mahito was the fastest to act.
Right.
Yeah.
You're probably
so-
right. Yeah.
So,
This-
so
this time- this
just
time
him
Yuji-
moving, he's able to like disactivate his domain expansion, which like you said, Zelen, he's like one of the highest speeders when it comes to his activation of his domain.
Who,
Damn,
Yuji?
that's crazy. So yeah, Yuji's actually
Wait,
fucking
Yuji
fast.
uses domain expansion?
Mahito,
No,
No,
Mahito.
Mahito.
Oh yeah, Mahito. Yeah. Mahito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
Like
is
him and
very
Naoya
much-
have apparently like one of the fastest activations of a domain expansion.
So
It's,
so like
damn
the
near-
the fastest ones are I believe Higuruma, Hakari, Mahito, and I think Naoya are the fastest. They're
Yeah.
they're able to activate their and Gojo. They're able to
Sure.
activate their domain.
Yeah.
Like the fastest.
Yeah, I think like Hakari's
So, like-
isn't like Hakari's almost damn near instantaneously. I think that's what they were trying to get at.
Yeah,
Damn, is
yeah,
it?
yeah. Same thing with because like Higuruma and Hakari don't have like a their
Instant
curse
hit.
technique doesn't their curse technique doesn't work the same way as like
Yeah,
as like
the
one-
domain expansion is the base of their curse techniques.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's why
essentially.
it's like activates so quickly because they have to utilize it so spontaneous for to have the crystal thing works.
Yeah.
Yeah, jackpot is instant. Yeah.
Right.
But
And I don't
nonetheless,
think
he's able.
either of them, neither of them have the auto hits, do they?
No,
No,
the
no.
Higuruma's is
They
a
don't have
non-lethal
sure hits.
domain.
Higgin was a trial,
Yeah,
so it's like
they're
Yeah,
non
his
no, no,
thing is
no,
like
no,
super
no,
special.
Neither of those, but Akari's also isn't auto hit, is
Yeah,
it?
it's not supposed to be a sure hit. It's supposed to be just you get buffed. That's pretty much it.
It should've just
so
been
and so it's like because of that, and like for Higuruma too, it was like his thing transforms to like a sword of judgment, so you get a buff too. So it's not
That's
sure
like
hits
kind
you
of the
can
sure
get.
hit there.
Courtroom.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like that's to hit him anyway. But that's the deal. It's like because they have restrictions on their domain expansions, but like they're not sure hits per se. Like in the same vein as like, automatic
They're
hits,
not, they're,
they
yeah,
compensate.
Lethal. They're not lethal.
Yeah, they're not lethal. They have to compensate for their I think their draw speed. But I mean I guess the problem though is like I don't know what that means about Yuji shit, because Yuji shit just fucking weird. It's just like things just happen. It's not
similar
lethal, I
to-
think. Maybe. I don't know.
It's similar to no, it is lethal because like it has a sure hit, which is like a dismantle, which he does to Sukuna. But like the reason why it's like in that environment, it's like similar to what happened to Maki and Mai, where they change perspectives. It's related to like the connection to the soul and like their innate domain, because like I believe Sukuna and Yuji are like so intrinsically tied. I can't remember. There was like a quote where it stated like when they're like so both people or sorcerers like are in like such heated battle and like they're in the zone, like they're able to tap into situations like that.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
the
the
Naruto
inner
shit.
world from
It's
Bleach.
the Naruto and Hunter shit, where it's like you are
Yeah.
of equal status and you fight against each other. You can kind of read each other's minds or like have these kind of connections with each other.
I mean, yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
so. But it's like his domain, like its functionality, just didn't seem like it was an attack in any way.
It's a
Um,
passive thing until there's no other choice left. I think it's the idea.
Yeah,
Right, it's like,
the sure hit
if possible,
effect
he
for
could have
Yuji's
actually hit him at
domain,
all.
It is a cleave that targets the soul. That is the sure hit effect for
Yeah.
Yuji.
Yeah, so it's a lethal attack. So he does have.
Wait,
a
is
sure
that
hit.
guaranteed for
But the
everybody
reason-
or just Sukuna because they had like.
We
The
never
way it
seen
felt was that
again.
like
Yes.
it's like the way it felt was that like Sukuna had to fulfill some conditions, and then once they were fulfilled, then he could get cleaved. But not until they were met within his domain. Like he had to go through the entire like thing with like, going through his journey, and then once he went through all that, and then I thought they talk about something, and then once that is done, then he can hit his soul.
Well, yeah,
I think.
I remember the original translation talked about like the seasons were changing, and like that's supposed to be a retrospective into Yuji's soul, but also him
Something
trying
like
to
that, yeah.
diagnose Sukuna. But I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to just his domain is supposed to be a passive domain where it's like, hey, I won't do violence, and you can't do violence. We're gonna talk, and it's kind of like the Itachi Kabuto thing. Can I try and convince you not to do harm? And Sukuna's like, fuck you, I'm gonna do harm. So then that's like no other options
That's
left.
specifically tied to Sukuna and Yuji though. Like if he opens the domain
I
on
don't know.
anyone else,
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't like is his domain and only a domain for just Sukuna?
No, it just the reason why the situation like it happened. The
It
way
was so
did,
weird,
where,
bro.
like,
It was so
Yuji-
weird.
Yeah, it's like when you look back on it, it's not really that weird because like Yuji is just
Really?
essentially trying to find a way to make find some understanding within Sukuna, and once he didn't do that, then like he's like okay, and then they start fighting, and like the reason why the sure hit didn't happen is because Sukuna had his anti-domain technique activated at the time.
Right.
Yeah, he's
But
trying
then
to tie.
because
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah,
But then
Megami.
because he's a
Yeah,
what's the term? Oh god, he's like
hollow
he's a
wicker
curse.
basket. He had a hollow wicker basket up at the time.
Yeah, but like because he's a curse being, not a curse being. He's like one
Not
of
a
those,
simple domain.
Well,
Yeah, it's
hollow
like a
wicker basket
simple
is like the
domain.
prototype of simple domain.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
It's like
prototype.
the old version, yeah.
What's the term called when like there's an ancient sorcerer in someone's body?
They're
Possession?
Reincarnated.
sorcerer.
Oh,
Yeah,
reincarn-
it's because
okay.
he's a reincarnated person that Yuji's attacks also did more effect in his domain as well, because he was already doing that outside his domain. But because,
Incarnation,
you
that's what it
know,
was. Yeah, incarnation.
Because he had like that ability to like, because he is targeting the soul, he's also going
He's able to
through
perceive the soul.
Sukuna's
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, he
to
was
get the
trying. He
Megami.
was trying to separate Sukuna from Megami the entire
Yeah.
time they were fighting.
All right. So, by the way, what do you think about this whole man Mahito getting diffed? How do you
Listen,
feel
man,
about this?
like I said, it
I mean,
just takes the.
I
pearls
felt
out
bad.
of
I'm not
my
like
ears.
70 years in
Nah,
that
I
mug
feel bad
to get
for
diffed. I felt
everyone,
bad.
bro. I feel
I
bad.
felt
for
bad. I
everyone.
know you, bro.
Oh, I feel bad.
70
You can't feel
years in
bad.
that mug, and
Yeah,
you
bro.
get diffed.
This reminds me
100
of
years, he still deserved to get diffed.
This reminds me of a moment. One of the later seasons of the CW Flash, which they weren't that good. There's a
CW
moment
Flash. All right.
where the Reverse Flash comes in one of the later seasons, and he tries to fight Barry, and Barry just completely speed blitzes him, and he asks what happened, and Barry says, "I got faster. Didn't you?"
Yeah.
And like that's sort of the thing for me. Is like Mahito's
Yeah.
just been sitting there this entire time stagnant, where Yuji has only gotten stronger, and
Yeah.
it just shows the gap in this moment. That's what it is for me.
Now,
Yeah.
you did have Maru did say he's only that strong because of my technique. Harmony and Chaos had to buff Mahito as a means of having him fight back against Yuji, but that shit meant nothing. So
Yo, Maru gave him delusions. He
pretty much.
literally
It was more of a
He thought he was him again, but then he realized no, he's not.
nah, this is not fair, bro. Like this is like yo, like
To be
brother,
fair,
like
we never even
hands
even
in
the best
pockets, like oh shit, what the fuck? You
Oh,
you
you
suck
should've
now,
been
damn.
the best of
I'm
us
just-
never even thought Mahito was gonna do crazy good. It just is sad, like it's just so cut and dry and
70
quickly done.
years.
yeah, it's
Just
like
to
I
get
don't know what was
turned
the
into
plan.
mincemeat.
Mahito, like what was Mahito's plan for 70 years? Like wait for Yuji and
So
be like,
wait.
"Sup, bitch."
yeah, he's petty. He was being
He
petty.
thought that he was
Right.
going to die.
And then what was the plan?
Remember,
I
like
wonder?
in
The plan was
in
to
the epilogue,
remember the plan was to get reincarnated because the idea was that he was going to wait for someone like Yuji to die because Yuji had shook him so bad that he didn't want to be reincarnated after the fact because Yuji said like no matter where you go, I'm gonna hunt you down, You can reincarnate all these times. I'll hunt you down. You can be inside like a kid's body. I'll still kill you. Doesn't matter to me. Like, I'll make sure you fucking die no matter what. And it's gonna be painful every damn time. And he's like, yo, I don't do that shit. I'm waiting until he dies. And he waited and waited and waited until the dream world. His powers are being slowly chipped away because of course of time that's just happening. And then he finally thinks he actually, holy shit, it paid off. Finally, he's dead. Realized, nah, he just got summoned here, and then he got annihilated. It was like he spent all that time in this world just wasting away, and he realized it was for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget,
Yeah,
he also like yelled. He also questioned Sukuna at the end.
He did.
Yeah, in the
Yes,
epilogue, he was
he-
talking to him, and then he's like, "Damn, I'm the only one who's like the spoiled
Right.
brat here."
Which
Whatever.
is why people were okay with this chapter of like, damn, he really didn't get stronger or anything. Because no, he was one stuck in this realm where he didn't have power, but then two, it's like, oh, the whole thing where his character doesn't change. It's like,
I mean, this just makes the stuff that happened in Shibuya hit a lot harder now. Like Yuji's speech to Mahito, like we actually got a follow up 80
Yes.
years
Yeah.
later. Well, 70
Yeah.
years later.
70
follow-up
plus
is
years
here.
later, it finally happened. Yeah.
it's just not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but it's still cool.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair, the
I mean,
arc is incredible.
The artwork is great, though. Yes.
For
Holy
me,
shit.
it's a little.
Yeah.
For me, it's exciting because if you remember, Kenjaku intervened back then, so Yuji didn't get a chance to finish him off. So
Yeah.
True, yeah.
for
Yeah,
me,
you-
this
yeah.
is satisfaction for Yuji.
It is. It
Sure.
is. It is. It is.
It
It's just-
is a
it's
circle
just-
journey for you.
And mind you, it's not like, okay, like you gotta die. Like, no, he's sent to be a hero now. He's stuck in this shit for a mug for a minute.
stuck as a
Like he's
doll.
stuck. Like he's a doll. He has the ring next to him. He has Yuki's book. He has the mole rocks, and they're just about to. It almost feels like he's getting his room of requirement shit from Magi. It's like he's just stuck in here to just manage the balance of souls to make sure that you don't have any cursed spirits forming. That's your job from now on. You're stuck with the shit. Good luck. You know.
He's,
you know what's
he's
funny
the
to me,
deity
too?
that Simhead shrinks down into the goldfish tank.
What's funny to me
Yes.
too is that last time that Mahito fought Yuji, he was just like a left-right merchant, like black flashes and all that. He didn't expect all this like cursed technique and shit from like Yuji to just fucking go.
You're
through
Right.
so
it.
weak. Damn.
That's that Gojo shit right there. What he said to Jogo.
I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of like Sukuna going against the finger bearer. It's like, damn, you're supposed to be me. Couldn't possibly be.
It's like
Yes,
Sukuna
but-
versus Jogo
Great.
too.
Yeah.
And the fact that Chaos and Harmony
yeah,
can just
definitely.
pull him out of nowhere, is that's just
Again,
bananas,
Chaos
bro.
Armor's too. It's I think if they do get rid of Curse
Jesus.
Energy, definitely gotta nerf his power because it's like
Here's
way
my
too
question
powerful.
about this whole thing with the cursed energy thing. I don't know if you guys brought this up. Isn't Yuji immortal because of cursed energy?
No.
We talked about it a
No.
little bit.
He's
If
not.
you remember,
He's not because of that.
Yuji ate the remaining 6 death paintings. His siblings.
Yes.
yeah, and he is also, I think
Yeah,
Kenjaku did say like they experimented somehow.
Oh,
He's
so, like,
like a
even-
cursed object.
I was going to say even
Yes.
without eating.
That's
without
like
eating
the other guy says that he's more akin to a Kalion. The other
Yes.
the thug
guy,
Summoning dude,
yes.
yeah, thug guy says he's
Yeah.
more like a Kalion.
Oh,
So-
Yeah, so he's innately just special.
Right, so
But if you
Kalions
got
are more
rid of
natural to
cursed
curse energy
energy,
too.
Yeah. Because he says, "I wonder if I still won't age."
I
That, like,
hope he doesn't
Ye-
age, or I'm sorry, I hope he does age now. That'll be nice, so he can get some semblance of peace.
Well, I
but
mean,
knowing
okay,
that
Also,
he
the thing-
so no, but he is aging, but he says that I'll probably still be
Is
alive for
he?
the 300 years. Yeah, that's what he said. He says I'll probably still be alive for another 300 years, as it is,
But on
you
the
know.
next page, he asks, "I wonder if I still won't age even without my cursed energy."
Yeah, but like
Mhm.
it's a
he
hypothesis.
he does say that, but it's like, you know, if he's gonna die in 300 years, so it's kind of like, okay, so he's gonna die eventually. Just it takes him a long,
Remember
like he has
Toto?
giant years going on
That's the
here.
thing,
Shit, man.
because
He's just gonna
he's
die
already-
a long time.
He's already
Yeah.
eaten the death paintings, and they've been absorbed into his body now, his constitution.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Well, if you get rid of cursed energy, what does that do to people who are infused with cursed energy like that?
We
Do
don't
they just
know.
go back to being normal?
Probably
normal?
nothing,
We don't
because again,
know,
like
because
Maru said that he'll
don't
keep it inside them. He won't change Christian energy as it is now with folks that are alive, but only for the folks that are
There's no-
new that are
yeah,
born.
there's
They
no-
have this.
Yeah, so
there's
Yuji
no
is
other
just
precedent
fucked.
for this than Yuji. Yuji is the first experiment of this kind. So
Mhm.
Man, yeah, that sucks.
It's
for you.
also
There's no
also
Get a break.
another thing to mention. Like Yuji also had Sukuna's finger sealed inside of him, turning him practically into a cursed object and a vessel in a container for Sukuna. So even if like you were to get to like even if you were to get rid of cursed energy for him, he would still be a physical monster because that's what
Oh yeah,
that's
he would be
how he was born.
absolutely absurd, like compared to everyone else.
That's what he
gonna
had
say-
innately to begin with when
Yeah.
he was born.
And
Yeah,
he
so
has
it's
like all
you
the
know.
superhuman strength.
Yeah.
From...
I was
Right.
gonna say like if he did get somehow rid of his curse energy and he becomes a heavily restricted user, on top of his already crazy physique, he'd just be a monster.
Like, didn't Yuta say that that Yuji was kind of similar to Maki or something?
Yeah.
Early on.
yeah.
But then
Yeah,
early
yeah.
on, but then he realized, wait, no, he's not. He's
mentioned several times early on.
Yeah.
Usually.
People
Yeah.
think he's kind of like a heavily restricted user.
Well,
with
hold
just
on.
curse
Would I-
energy as
so,
well too.
I remember you guys talking about this. This is a question I had. Would a heavenly restriction even apply? Because this is the point of a heavenly restriction, that you lose the cursed energy you would
It's
have
just,
had.
it's just the level
There
of
are- hold on.
physicality.
There are two types of heavenly restrictions. There are ones like Maki and Toji, where you lose your
Yeah.
cursed energy and you get physical buffs, and then the other is like Maru, where your physical body
It's
is
dog
healed,
shit.
and you get like a boost to your cursed energy output instead.
All right, so
When
let's
they
talk
were-
about the Toji and Maki ones.
And when they're
With
referring to Yuji,
those-
they're talking about just the physicality of him. Like it's
Right,
like
like
on
so
that
physically
level.
gifted.
It's
I remember
not
like
really his
episode
brain.
one, he throws a shot with like 40 fucking feet easy. It's like, bro, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Right.
That's like
Yeah.
If
that's
there's
a
no
prime
cursed energy, then you
indication.
can't really restrict the cursed energy to give the physical buffs, right? So those would just go away also.
Well,
No,
that's
the,
just,
the
that's,
thing was
that's
like
down to how he's built, though. It's not like
regular-
just cursed
regular res-
energy.
regular restriction like Maki is not completely zero. You have to like do some. You either have to be born like Toji or you have to have something special happen where like Maki lost Mai and now Sugi it looks like lost Rika. So that's how they got to zero. But Toji literally is just born at zero.
Yeah,
Right.
Toji's just quite literally
Right. Toji, like if Toji was here around still, and then this whole thing happened where the cursed energy just vanished, do you think the restriction would go away because it couldn't take it away anymore? It's not there for
No,
anyone.
I think he would just stay
No.
the same. I think
No,
he
yeah,
would
because
just-
they even
Because
say
zero.
like they even say like in doing this you could have folks that are like Tsurugi who have no curse energy, and then they can be too. Like they even say here like and then for
Yeah, they would
option
just be
one.
straight born.
Yeah, so you have as for option one, wouldn't we just end up creating more physically gifted people like Tsurugi? It's quite possible that people like him would be evil too. And then he says, and Yuji says, yeah, but that only manifests in those born with insanely powerful innate techniques or cursed energy. So he had insanely powerful techniques, cursed energy. Then you remove that. So Toji initially, probably when he was born, had insanely powerful cursed energy, but then that was removed. Like I think either at birth, like maybe in the womb he had cursed energy, but then it was removed somehow, some way. And then boom, he became Toji what he is. So he had only with those that have high power, once it's removed, can they then be like where they are right now.
I was gonna say he might have been born with Maharaga, but fate said, "Nah, we're gonna get that away."
Let's go.
Well,
Let's fucking go.
Born with Maharaga is a weird way of saying it because you just get like the 10 shadows technique.
Yeah.
That
That's what I'm saying. Like because remember, not everyone in the Zenin clan has it. That's why you have Nabito and all of them have their side shit. I think if correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Toji is born from the eldest son, not Nabito. So because he was
he's born from the
eldest
eldest
son, he
Yeah.
probably might have actually had the blood lineage to get Maharaga. But then Tengen mentions that heavily restricting users, especially Toji, are destined by fate, like with the 6 eyes and the plasma star vessels. So he probably, due to fate saying nah,
I don't think
gotta
that's
get
what
rid of
that
that.
was.
Quote unquote fate.
It wasn't that.
It was
wasn't
part of
that.
him like messing with the fate, or like he
Well,
was like
yeah,
Toji definitely messed with fate to make things come into
Yeah.
play.
He was
But
the
I'm pretty sure
anomaly
Tengen did say
in
something like they're
the question.
born together and it causes weird shit.
he's the reason that like shit kind of got sent into motion for like the whole
Yeah,
basically,
right.
what we have
He's
right
an
now.
anomaly
Tengen
that
would say.
broke the order of how.
The
things
question
are
is, was that
supposed
something that happened because like did that happen when he was a baby, when he was born, or is that something that he did, or like he actively did something later on in life?
I think
It was
he was
because-
born. I think fate literally just said, nah, kid, you ain't gonna have it.
Well, when does like do we know there's an age that it manifests?
Yeah,
Yes,
we actually do.
around 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's imprinted on your brain, and then at that age, it supposedly becomes like common knowledge on how you activate it.
So maybe like it just didn't activate at 5 or 6, and that's when the heavenly restriction came into place.
Potentially, yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta go make a cake.
All right.
Oh, what kind of
Yeah.
cake?
It's gonna be a vanilla cake with chocolate icing. It's for charity.
Ooh.
The best. All right. Yeah.
Ooh,
Have fun.
look at you. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so
I mean-
good chapters. I'm curious where Gege's gonna go. I want how it ends, despite if it has a sequel or not. I want it to end good. I don't want it to feel rushed, which these 2 chapters felt a little rushed for me.
They felt discombobulated because of Maru's powers. Like there's a reason why they're odd.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to follow what's going on there, but that's all for a reason though. So yeah, it makes sense.
Gege
Either way,
always
make
works
sure
in
to
a
save
bad
me a
place.
slice of that cake. I'll come and get it later, bro.
You
All
have
right?
enough cake, good sir.
No. Actually, I do have a cake in the fridge because of my birthday, but yeah, appreciate it, bro. All right, appreciate
Yo,
it.
you greedy, man.
I'm actually also
True.
gonna head out.
My
and get some
birthday.
dinner.
What the fuck,
Bro,
bro?
he wants to be Big Mom. Wedding
Yo,
cake.
I'm like one of those girls like that has a birthday week, my boy, or not a day, I have
Oh,
a
you're
week.
a birthday week
Cole,
kind of
Yeah.
Cole, you're
See,
better
I'm a
than
I'm one of
that.
them
year
bitches. I
person.
got a
This is my
birthday
year.
week.
All that shit. Yeah.
That's
Cole, you're better
right.
than that. Have higher
Birthday
standards.
week, baby. Slay. That's right. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Also, last episode of Dunkin' Eggs going to be next Sunday. I can't wait.
Yes. That episode was crazy in itself, bro. I should fucking.
You got to the joust, right?
Yeah. I watched it on Patreon. I was like, holy
Okay,
shit! Like,
alright.
if that happened at the end of the season, that would have been some next arc shit. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, despite there are some issues, especially as a book reader, that I have with this, for the most part, this has been like the best adaptation by far.
Yeah, but like again, like they're novellas, so I'm not expecting them to be really like in-depth episodes per se, like an hour long, because they're novellas.
No,
It's like
no.
okay, fine, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool. With
Okay,
It,
gotta go.
yeah. All right, man. Peace out.
Peace.
All right, boys.
almost
Any other
gonna head
thoughts
out.
on this chapter?
See you guys.
That's it then. That's it.
Oh yeah, let me just quickly show you. They released the second volume cover.
Show
for
me.
Modulo.
Oh, show me,
Yeah, they released it. Yeah,
bro.
And there's
Ain't no
also,
actually, yo. They did they take Chill Guy and put him inside the? They did. They took Chill Guy, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
posted
fucking
that.
crazy, bro.
That's how Yuji
Yeah.
moving.
Yo, bro, what's up?
Yeah, that's how
Why
he's
you
moving,
stressing
yo.
it, Mahito, bro? It ain't nothing. What you mean? What? Okay.
Wait, there's the second volume cover that got released.
Holy shit. Okay, so this is the volume number 2, right? Deborah. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, he's doing the same pose as Sukuna.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
is.
have and I'll do the same pose for a video. I'm ready. Oh,
Just
it is
gonna
the same pose.
use,
What? It's similar enough. I won't deny that.
Yeah, you could just use
Yeah.
an L over and overlay it over the Deborah volume.
Yeah, because I have a video
Because
paper
it
right now
has
too at some point in the
everything.
future.
I don't know what
Holy
volume 3 is going to be. Maybe it'll be Yuji and Maru, or Maru and Cross, or because they're using 2 characters per volume cover. So volume 1 was Yuka and Tsurugi. Obviously, we've got Deborah and
Oh, that's
Jura.
Cross in the back. I mean, no, that's Dura in the background.
That's Jura. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
That is Deborah.
I feel like
Yeah, we're doing rivals tonight, chat. We're doing rival game. We're doing rivals.
Yuji and Maru, so
Yeah.
it makes sense to have both the MCs on the cover.
All right, and I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna do some rival stuff. Oh, this
Wait,
is a good time.
Hold on, Cole.
All right.
Oh, talk to me.
One last thing. Remember, Zelen,
Okay.
you
Oh,
did you
yeah,
mention the
Yeah, I'll mention that.
yeah.
So, it's not confirmed yet, but according to people who do like insider stuff on studios and like episode staff lists and stuff, the director for season 3 has apparently left Mappa. Now, from what they're saying, this is
Wait,
not
like
to
the
do
girl that's been doing all the pretty damn good, like directing scenes in films, like
him.
Yeah,
Him, yeah.
for
Now,
core one. Yeah.
apparently it's not because of the criticisms.
I'm
that
about
have
to
been
say,
online.
like, yeah, I was about to say, like, hold on, there's no way those actually worked.
Apparently, he was contracted to only work at Mappa on JJK up until the first core of season 3, and he's now gone abroad to work at a studio in France. That's what they're saying. It's not fully confirmed yet, but
Whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of
What-
scary. Because I mean, that's like we're talking about a apex director. That's at least I would think it's so. A pretty damn good director that's done a lot of good work for. I mean, JJK arguably season 2, because he played like he had some really good scenes in that. Like, I think he had some scene. I think wasn't he the one that helped do a lot of directing work for Maharaga vs. Sukuna?
Yeah, I believe it. I think I remember him doing some stuff in Maharaga versus Sukuna. Because I remember like there was some outrage.
Also, Gojo versus
similar-
Hanami and Jogo, I think. Maybe Toji versus Dagon, whatever his name is too.
Yeah.
Obviously stuff with the Zanin clan massacre. I think Sukuna,
Jogo
maybe
versus Choto.
maybe it's Sukuna versus Jogo. One of those two.
Let me grab his Manga list page. It lists what episodes he worked on for stuff.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, so he left?
Yeah, so apparently he was contracted to work at Mappa up until.
How is that? Oh, damn. So hold on. I'm assuming this whatever company from France. Maybe it's the Arcane Boys. Maybe they had
Studio
planned.
Illumination is the name of the studio, apparently.
Studio
Illumination.
Studio Illumination Paris. Nah. Not this fucking not the yellow motherfuckers, bro. Nah.
Hey yo,
Oh, I said that came out wrong, bro. What?
that sounded crazy.
Wait.
Yeah,
What are they called
people are gonna
again?
interpret that as are you
Oh,
talking about the Simpsons?
The Minions, yeah, bro. Not the Not the Minions, bro. Not the
You
Minions.
talking about the Simpsons? People are gonna interpret it that way.
No. Stop it, bro. We're talking about the Minions, bro. We're talking about the Minions. Because I'm trying to figure out what they do. Super Mario Brothers. Santa Monica.
What could they possibly be needing him for?
Yeah, whatever it is, I hope it's not permanent because I do want to see Homeboy come back for season 4. But damn,
according to what they're saying, he has worked on Core 2 in terms of helping with the production, but he's already gone apparently. His contracted work at Mappa is finished, so he basically worked there until he was contracted to, and then he's gone.
Yo, I'm here.
So his work for Core 2 of season 3 is already done. Okay.
But yeah, he's
Jesus
worked on
Christ.
Black Clover, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Quite a few things.
Apocrypha too. That's cool.
Let me see.
Yeah, even back on season
Ranking
1.
of Kings. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's your guy, Cole.
That's my guy. That's my boy. That's my boy Boji. Damn. And so he's now working abroad. Because like the problem I had, or the fear I have, of course, that people were mad at the work that he was doing. Because a lot of the work that he was doing was associated with, let's say, a lot of Western themes, and people didn't like that shit, at least in Japan. So I wonder if so let's say, for example, that this is already something that was contracted to happen, but he may not be able to come back for, let's say, next season of JJK because people are like, yeah, we don't want to have those sort of Western themes or Western like
Influence.
I mean,
influences.
maybe, but,
Yeah, we don't want that. So
like the main complaints come from also like his directing choice. Kind of like it feels like he's more like
the style. Yeah, he's more like
it's
what's the word? Like cinematic approach, isn't it? More than
yeah, he has too much flair that just overshadows the narrative.
oh yeah.
They want it to be
So he's where folks say, oh, you're doing too much. We can't see what's going on.
They want it to be 1-to-1 basically.
Yeah.
And he's not doing.
yeah.
that.
They want like every single panel in the manga to be 1-to-1.
Snore.
Yeah, I know.
Boring. It's like the homeboy that died for One Piece. He was the one that decided to actually have the image quality upscale, and then that's where they started adding like a lot of fight scene content during Wild Country and why it's so much better. It's like, do you really want to have just a 1-for-1? Like, no, 1-for-1, especially with animes where you can really prolong fights and make them really look cool.
Well, I mean,
Why do 1-for-1?
It's even worse when it comes to One Piece. Like the manga fans for One Piece, they hate the anime because it's not 1-to-1 to the manga. So
I think they hate it because it's better. Honestly, I think the anime has been better in more respects than the manga has. The manga has been just all over the place.
From like Jujutsu Kaisen.
The issue with the One Piece anime's pacing. I know that's a big
Bro,
problem for a lot
even
of
in JJK, the JJK anime is better than the manga. I'm keeping it a stack.
It is, but like I think
Oh,
it's
yeah, it
just
is,
like
yeah.
in the sentiment is like like there's some certain scenes where he kind of does too much. Like there are people that take it too far, but like there's sensible. There is some sensible people that do have like justifiable critiques of like they don't really vibe with his
Like
style.
preferences. They're not preferences.
Yeah, it's like more like preferences if anything.
Shame. All right. Either
I
way,
do think
I'll go down.
I do think
Go ahead.
yeah, I think Core 2 might it still will do well without him. Because like if like they were so worried about him leaving, they wouldn't have let him go. Like if they were
The
just
problem
that
is that in the
confident.
future, so I mean, they won't get to a Core 2, but in Core, and for season 4, that's probably where you're gonna have the Gojo versus Sukuna fight. That's my guess here.
Well, there's a lot of talk about that because we don't.
Yeah,
know
not
if it's
having him for that fight's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, I'm not saying it won't be good,
Right.
but it's like this is gonna be like your creme de la creme fight potentially in the entire story. Like this is probably, I think Gojo versus Sukuna still just deemed like the best fight in the manga. So it's like, okay, like if you're gonna have this fight go down and you don't have the director that has made so many of the like best, I think like the best choices. I mean, shit, Homeboy did 7 Deadly Sins season 1 shit, dude. Like that's how you know this guy was goated. Like he was probably a part of the stuff that we saw with Meliodas versus Guild Thunder. It's like, bro, okay, what the fuck? And then this guy is not in for Gojo Sukuna? Yikes.
I mean, regarding
Yeah.
Gojo vs. Kuna, there's been a lot of debate for a long time on whether it'll be actually be made into a movie instead.
Yeah, people
Oh.
are divisive on that. Like there's like it's like a heated debate right now of whether
It
if it should be a seasonal anime or if it should be a movie.
How long is the fight in the chapters?
It's like,
Like how much
14 to
chapters?
15
15
15
14,
chapters?
50 chapters.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
fucking chapters, bro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, to me,
And
the
that's
appeal
not
of,
including like the setup too as well.
Right.
for me and many other people, the appeal of the fight was reading it week to week and like the ups and downs, you know, the hype. And if they bring that over into like a seasonal anime format, then it continues. But you know,
In
it's a
movie
big-
format, you just have the entire thing all in one go. Yeah,
big
because
step
I understand the
forward,
concern. Because I had the same concern. Because like the Rize stuff was only like a few chapters. That was it. It wasn't long at all. That's like work with Chainsaw Man. But then I'm kind of seeing like on the opposite side of it now, where you have because like with the Rize stuff, you could add a lot more content and make it better per se with the emotions and like you know like the pace could be slower to really drag things out with the like you know with a lot of the romanticism that they have between Denji and what's her name? Holy shit.
Rize.
Rize, yeah, Rize. I'm just Rize.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rize.
But on the flip side, the Haikyuu movie for the Battle of the Garbage Dump, that needed it more. It was way too short. It was way too short. There was things that were left out. And it felt like a lot of the tension that would normally last for like weeks upon months that would normally be there with the seasonal anime was just like, it was there, but it was fleeting. It was just like maybe for only a few minutes and that was it gone. Or maybe not for like 10, 15 minutes, that was it. And like a lot of that tension just did not, it didn't translate over well in movie format. So that's why I think I understand your point here pretty well. I really do.
I think I remember from an interview Mappa did about when they released the JJK Zero movie. They were saying that it's easier to animate a movie than it is a full season of anime.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Because apparently there's less frames to animate overall and things like that. So
people also had shared the same sentiment with like the recent Demon Slayer movie because they felt like some parts were like sacrificed when it should have been like more dragged on. Like I haven't watched the movie yet, but like I believe
damn.
Yeah. Well, I'm just waiting. But like yeah, people shared the same sentiment where like it felt like it didn't fit the format. A lot of parts for some certain characters felt like instead of being in the forefront, it was just part of the background. That's like a large complaint about like the recent Demon Slayer movie.
I mean, knowing Ufotable, they'll probably pack and make the movies into seasons anyway, like they did with the Mugen Train movie.
Yeah, but like with like the Gojo versus Sukuna stuff, it's more fit for a seasonal anime because like on like a week-to-week basis, like there was like Gege deliberately put like so many cliffhangers that it's just insane. Where it's like it's not really felt as like impactful in a movie format.
Not only that, are you really going to get people sitting in this, getting in?
Yo, what is that crow in the background?
Yeah, I'm hearing. I've been hearing.
May's crows lurking around.
Right.
But yeah, imagine sitting in the cinema and you're watching the Gojo versus Sukuna fight, and you've got to read. You can't pause and rewind. You're in the cinema.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
and there's a lot of dialogue to understand the powers, how they work out. You know.
Yeah, Gojo versus Sukuna has like a lot of dialogue of what's going on and whatnot. People are not gonna catch on the first time either.
No. Jesus Christ, because there's moments where it's like very similar to that one episode in JJK this season where they go over the culling game rules. It's like there's a lot to digest. And it's easier to do so, of course, when you're Japanese, when you're reading it for in subtitles. I mean, I guess you can watch a dub, but how many people actually watch a dub more than sub? I feel like of course there's gonna be more folks that watch it sub than dub.
I mean, I'll be honest, the dub for JJK is just not great.
I mean, I've seen some Japanese reactors that I watch.
Yeah,
like some Japanese reactors that I watch, like even though they have like a hard time picking up on some stuff. Like they watch with subtitles and everything in Japanese, and they still have like a hard time. Like the info dumping is like a lot sometimes.
All right, so that's it. I'm gonna head out and do some Rivals work. Time for me to stream some Rivals.
Yeah, you go and enjoy your day.
Yeah, man, those have been good stuff. We'll get to back. I'm gonna try to get this on Monday or Tuesday next week, so we can just get to this chapter the day, unless there's a delay. But I'm trying to get to like the week of.
We do have a chapter this week. Yeah.
Good.
It's One Piece Spring Break, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, sounds good then. All right, man. So I'm see you guys later.
All right. Take it easy.
Are you gonna start what? Are you gonna start Marvel Rivals now?
I'm making some patch notes first, and then Rivals probably.
Patch notes? We already did the patch notes.
Nope, apparently there's more.
Okay, I guess I'll stay here then. Let me see. Let me look up the patch notes then.
I guess we'll move down then to the
Oh yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, boys. Sounds good. Let me get some of these tabs.
Okay, so yeah,
hold on real quick. So YouTube, appreciate you guys coming to the stream. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip side. I'm gonna go some Twitch exclusive content for gaming. So we're back at it again next week. Also tomorrow is gonna be some T-bait. I know I haven't gotten to it in a while, but we're gonna do some T-bait before we get to some Patreon stream over on I need the T for a minute now. I haven't done a minute now. So T-bait stream tomorrow. I'm almost catching up. I think I have no idea.
New T-bait season just got announced too.
Yeah,
for next month. You have an idea of when you're gonna finish Kaiju 8?
Yeah, that's gonna probably be later in the month once I because I was recording a video for Loki last night, and then I was doing because we had that 7-hour stream Sunday night, but I had to head out because more birthday stuff I had with my family last night. So I've been busy over the weekend just doing birthday stuff, with people. That's why I've been haven't been able to stream as much.
Makes sense.
Got to none of the new shit with the Elsa Bloodstone on Rivals, so that's saying something. So that's why I'm gonna probably try and plug through where I'm gonna try and get to, if I can, because we have no break. I mean, we have break. I may try and get to the Kaiju stuff on Thursday and read through the rest of it. I just forgot what fucking chapter I was entirely. I need to go back to that shit though.
We can look that.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Yeah. And then after that, once I catch with that, once I read all that, I'm probably gonna do either more T-bait and try to be more consistent with T-bait, or I'm gonna try and incorporate another story for the members. And I'm gonna probably do nano machine. That's the one. Yeah, probably do nano machine.
Nano machine.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm settling on right now.
Cool. If you're gonna read Northern Blade, it's the story's complete.
Okay, good. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so Northern probably get to 2 at some point, but I do want to try. It is Omniscient Reader, right? That's the name, Omniscient Reader.
Omniscient, yes.
Omniscient Reader, yes. I'll do it. Get to Omniscient Reader then. Because that one also is a story that I know people. That's gonna get anime in the future. I forgot when, but it's getting anime in the future. Omniscient Reader, so I'm gonna try and get to that as well. But we'll try because I'm pretty sure I'm like somewhat close to catching up to T-bait. And like Black Clover is near its end anyway.
Wow.
You're like a couple seasons away. Yeah, you're like a couple seasons, but they're dropping the next season next month. So
Okay, bet. All right, bet.
You'll eventually be like weekly with it, or if
All
you
right,
can
cool.
be weekly.
That's cool with me then. Bet. All right, so that's it. All right, so YouTube, appreciate you guys coming to the stream. I'm see you guys next week for more DeBoer greatness. Peace out. Stay safe. Have a nice one.
Bruh.
So whoop.
So whoop. I love that shit.
And thumbnail updated,
Okay.
just so you know.